Hey, what's up, people? This your boy Kastle, aka Dada Baka Boy, and you listen to Kastle FM 90.3. Kastle FM, the best girl songs say so.
Kastle FM 90.3, Cape Coast, Johnston Street.
But I don't want just say one or two things been asked to see any manipa. I'm a nipa da untumi na adwendwen ase adwendwen bu kon ohun uti ni suo di are ho ne ade you don't even know who to turn to because na wi ase ekwe obamafo aso ahyi udani wani de kobonkum koka asem a obetwi wani say try 360 nimpo na asem na for wachi na du ho dada ti di pa hye dem era ho mo ho a bukwa nya krank wawu hwe go ai so nko ye da radio atepa see the last day of the month of January 2025. Abusia medin at the Miss Ruby Adams. Yatna se anope agudi ho nsem ena yede brewo Robert Mensah Sports on Kastle 90.3 FM. Yebedin komo kensi ho nsem o man Ghana mu amano ne nsem ni nyina no yede bi eba on the show. Na I said the niema etie e wo ha. Na usa samba kwa no pen kon e ba be die ne do so. Mibusa no pay Black Stars of Ghana na say ne Ghana football no acha Khalifa dia na also wonya 40 plus mnim say yanketia olu ohun per the way you talk no I can say moso no mfie no ko animu kakra pa Uncle Paul nse mfie no ko animu kakra say because I am semba mka no tumi say bi wa chire pa sata beza ne enwo ye kra ne ade ya se ai ba haye ohun nti wa wo de di Ghana football achi ye ben pa na wo hu say Ghana football no ti asan achi because opanyi ba ko say Ghana football started say 42 years ago 42 years ago hampa wo de di Ghana football achi no ye ben na hu say football no afede ti sign achi within 2000 year mu. And after 2010 yimu ne hu say ade no jigu ye be na hu say Ghana football no afede hu say egu pa na afia e ora ket na begu Ghana football ko mo say nya ket na egu Ghana football football no start say egu ne nya ket na begu no ti no ket so buy say ahun ya try 4 years and no akọ second term and we try one na so go 2 na be end yo ndi e be say bia say 6 years kra na 6 years ya na hu say Ghana football no egu and now who say guya it started say go ache across of folk we say kind now ayele gone stadium House of Folk phobia the boys o media ground na be the game no come on the show Ghana Premier League weekend matches no ho Vampire na dey chance ye ne e be come on e was that game e ba so no e ho de ama oye papa ne that game se ba so no division 1 games no ye be hwe de e ba so ne Women's Premier League ne de e ba so ne no ne nyina ho come on ye de be ba ne be di ho come on e wo dwumade ne so any other interesting news e free ba no ye be boy training de ama on Friday. Of course we are going to share our experience on the first segment of the show no na the experience and person woni e share no ene ya make asem di kind to just say ebi mu tie yen almost 70 plus ebi tie omo 60 within 60 ebi so no e wo omo 50s ebi wo 40s 30s and ebi so wo ma 20s ni mu e na teenagers ni so bi tie yen enti e pese e share an experience na ya nyinyini no ya e wo mfimfin no bia kan de na fa nya keka bo monti na e be share the experience ni ahwem wodi wani e wo ba sasi so start say wodi football na chi no Africa continent so yen ka wi ase na only on Africa yen continent so gatiti bi o player bi ba so ball we ba so ball wodi wani hu ye wodi wa so tie ye no ebi asa time na TV ni ho nti na wotie commentaries nya de na play bi won oboba me say Eden Hazard okwa amanoni a me pen asem na example Eden Hazard am pen asem pa me tenenka e wo radio so na me hwe ne ball no pom comment Adrian Hazard ben aba Chelsea as o tete nkofu yi nti ebi a sa late ebi 80s no 90s no na TV ni ho nti na wotie radio players bi are rising on this continent e friend Africa what tenenka wodi say ne saso no unhu bi da I want a top 5 best African players. Ujidi say almost as soon be mada. Chocho to ho. No free here for Nigeria. Arising from Cameroon. And he was from Egypt. And I'm from Ghana. And I'm from Hefa. Top 5 African best players. One I would do say still work and the book be can, the paper be can, the Kuaka Tebi can. And dear what do I so see ye? They would do any who yana would just like I said, this player where or rising in Africa or this year. And I said this particular year no. Sa player no so that or top 5 African best players one who what kano. Are they still playing? Or my retire from football? If you company per corner free mo, come and share that experience no with us on the show. Exactly AS7, of course, after FKK, Eddie Raman on Instagram no what the presentation at prayer no. You better share your experience. Your top 5 African best players. Come and share it with us. Nafi, young quay name on the show. You better come on nearby. No, a day wolf one. A day will you no. Manchester United. What is there? And Amorim. What you have any Amorim? Kwawe, Kwaye Duman come Amorim or a bit more say near ma. Leon say near ma will be a spa. Anderlecht feel good for 3 not there, but some won their games. What you say? And then I draw the battle for the UEFA Champions League, you know. Inti edika ka se Bayern Munich ejina ho ohebo nkuma City nie oheni fa Celtic nie nti ne hwan na Bayern Asia no sounds na Real Madrid ojina mfimfini oto na ni hwebo nkuma City nie oheni fa Celtic nie hwan na Real Madrid Asia no na for Manchester City die ojina ho no mo ohebo nkuma Bayern nie oheni fa Real Madrid nie nti Man City supporters no and a draw no mo pe Bayern ana mo pe Real Madrid hwan enyo be na ye obi bibia se mo nkobo Champions League o top 8 mu a wa qualify automatically want to me ammo ana wa kan finfin ye se ko play off nti ne de enyo obi na akofa asema bre obia ti Man City ohebo nkuma Bayern nie oheni fa Real Madrid nie and the City be share team bay in the Champions League. I mean your message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. This and many more. Any nice and a pair on the show. Yeah, they brought once again. Me doing at the Miss Ruby Adams show. No, yeah, Robert Mensah Sports. And yeah, there's some more. Yeah, live on Facebook. Of course, Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show. New share and like it, share and comment, brah. If I can kind on the show for you. We are also live on YouTube. Kastle FM, we will YouTube ho come into bo remo ho. Na ho nso no hweso ne live e wo ho bi my like na share fa comment bra. E be kan with me so to me e dia ma. What text message or WhatsApp message fafa 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For message for her bra making kind on the show for you.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Right, I'm a payment that say Sefidi and that Kastle 90.3 FM. Now we see Robert Mensah Sports Nibi. Me fast that my aboa for no pay now. Masias Ned where they bra war. Kivo for one Gary Sokins ni by Gary Sokins and one Kivo Diano add the year papa and sugar wo milk wo na granite wo 4-in-1 tunya Gary na e de bibia fane prekon ntu hwegu cap mu na nsuo no gu so de atreto so a Gary na waye kama no aye de ama we nti je wo de sisi e wo the nearest supermarket ni mu nafa kofie enkoda abedi mpanyifo bedi Kivo 4-in-1 Gary Sokins no bet medina no pa wia enwumre anajo jibi kama na me ka Saturdays me ba no pa na na pese me didi kakra nsa na maba tina no me kofie 5 me kofie enwumre no 8 me to Kivo Gary ko 2 fie sa machim so 5:30 and man no ma beduma bana wa hode kasasa we kasasa ti Kivo 4-in-1 na me ka form se je aduane papa e beboa ama mo edu kama obemen jibi na ma mofra nyina enibi na me bia enye kama maye yanko betwe betseba offer so de bia me ka che so be kofi kase ma betwe na wo de ko hyehyɛ bet ne wo ho because ho na akokotwa bia even on multiple losses no obetumi enya wo bet no back and more and it was watch games ten onra obi de de kire me ten kopem Sunday ya man cash out 730 Ghana oso wonyi obedi be de all the honto train weekend ho to just imagine watch game from Tuesday Champions Wednesday Champions League mo say weekend no watch Africa weekend na be pem Champions League mu abora Europa League ni mu o train weekend na ikojeta esu abesu ni esu keto anti bobode ya channel so say betway dia games ni bi say okwan so e be yo masin chen the games I can be follow obe we no bet no it's bet on Betway platform so nenya sika edi terms and conditions apply. Kaise Betseba is exclusive to Betway. I bet the responsible way. Betway for say get way more. Yang kwaya ni na yan tuaso kakra na yam radia de tiene say Lash on the Coast Valentine ni. Valentine's Day no. Say obi an kancho so do be pia and ye say chase na hwehwe obi o do be pia ko Valentine's Day na ba. Lash on the Coast Valentine ni. 14th February, Ebedi Valentine's Day. A Lash on the Coast. Kama pa. Nice experience. And yeah, they ma wo Cape Coasta. Bakano not they are off Ola Road no Ola Kwan so Bakano ho and show no baso den. Lash on the Coast ni. 14th February no me pa cho ya beji ani live band twetua ya bonyo papa karaoke ni a lot of fans no ebe baso papa me agi ani 300 cedis for double with wine on the table and 200 Ghana for single with wine on the table until 14th no Friday no Lash on the Coast no nyefe dia go cry it is entertainment nko ni gie Channel 300 for double, wine on the table count 200 Ghana for single, wine on the table account 7 p.m. till you drop. Channel Mami Pa Cape Coast for Yefia Hunjim. Saturday 15th February no, and no your Valentine pool bash. Free for ladies. Channel Mami, member no buy 100 Ghana penny AJ, Guinness and any beer of your choice no, you bet to me at the amount. 8 p.m. till you drop on Saturday no. Sunday 16th February no a last fun fair, drinks, any local food and ebedi him 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Into Valentine's Day no. Ombedio. Alfred. Ombedio. Yeah. It's a weekend. Friday. And you know, yes, I could be Saturday near I into Medjuma. You know, this a giant. It's like, yeah, holiday, Friday, Saturday, and they're shimpa. Come on. Because Friday, no, go for a weekend. Hey, Mombe to come to Mombe, any Mombe, the Friday over dam, Saturday, the action. We cover sorry 1 p.m. Yeah, Simon, you know, Nina Nombedi, into 14th yedi, 15th yedi, 16th yedi. A Lash on the Coast Valentine American for Mawo Cape Coast Bacano off Ola Road no so ana Jordan eba so kama pa come and let's have fun Lash on the Coast Valentine no ebe kwa ma no ne FKK de ebe ko na fe yetumi akwa akohwe ho nsem no emu mamenya o message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 for message no efa hobra ebe kinkan on the show for you but they can't say boa ho. The first segment of the show, no, FKK, they come on the buy, and top 5 African best players. Players, I would do a near who are mote womanka. I'll give us Africa. Sometime ago, no, if they are still playing, so any problem. It be an obedient Salah can who be who Salah says Africa Hanamu Dana. Maminya or top 5 African all-time bests. I will show you so. Over to me the Odiana on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. Over to me the Odiana for message line so the aba. Also bet to me a train. Na be phone lines ni tuma wafre enso do de to me e de aba. Yen kwama no ne na fe FKK emfa 17 no ento aso ugu so da me catch you say 35 minutes past 6 into sorry kwa adwuma 35 minutes past 6 on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle the sports king.
Mama FKK kwa ba na fanfa yan kwa no ne ko hwe ho nsema hodo aboabo no ano pay FKK good morning.
Great morning.
Anɔpa bibi ade dem bɔkɔ deɛ.
Radio adum very fine.
Ɛdɛ radio ase pa. Nyame adom yɛnso ho yɛ. Nyame adom yɛnso ho yɛ. Ɛne the last day of the month.
Kakaka.
Yeah, sure. 31st January. January de adwane o. Hey, adwane amankɔfo bi.
Adwane.
Ama ɔmo scan say ɔmo say adwane, but ɔmo ahokyerɛ wo mu no de ɔmo say amantem. That was sa January ne bɛso na ɔbɛgye wakatua na sɛ wabɔ besia bɛ ɔpepepepe. Tube yan sɛ ɔde asago tia. Nti no, amanfo so we dey aba fast. Nti no ɔmo kɔdi ɔmo sika bronya brɛ ni mu no. Ɔmo say ɔmo ansofa this January. Meaning said 2025 yin. Ebe nema be ye. FKK. Ebe ye 2025 ye. Ebe nema be fa. Why? Ebe fa. Ba wa so ye onema ye onema ye a ene be fa ma wo. Se e fa. Na why onema ye na be fa wafra. Ba onema onye wan to onema ye a ebe fa be binum na nkwa hu so se afa. Nti no wan kasa no check your lifestyle, check eye onema hodo bi a wo ye. Se be ye afi e fa mankofo ye a so no afa wafra rapture no be capture FKK yankwa ma no ne mra
yankwa ma no ne ya de 7 broadcast 90.3 live on Facebook no adwane show no share lefa comment be kenkan etimi e de no Europa League games no so etimi e ba so last round of game almost so etimi e boye na de tensa yazbo boko no tenafie share kademienu ema Galatasaray omo etimo baako Anderlecht share 3 Hoffenheim eko share 4 Sanson Athletic Bilbao tenafie share 3 Victorian Pleasant for no etimo baako Nico Williams in morning bono na ewo soro to atena Sanson Abrantier fe na Yerai Alvarez ono so etimi ebogo Sanso ena Javier Martin ono so bi episode e de ema Bilbao boboko no na de Abraha ehye baako Lazio omo entimi antisa e kano Sanso na Dinamo Kiev etine fieshe baako RFS omo so entimi antisa e kano United kwawe ekoko share kanemieno Abrantier friend Diego Dalot ebogo Sanso na Kobe Menu enso ehye second go no e de ebo Cushion United FCSB omo entimi antisa e kano ebi 2-2 ena FC Midland ene Fenerbahce enso boy FC20 ebo 1 goal Besiktas entimi anti Ferencvaros etnefi ehye kano en9 ema AZ Alkmaar enso etimu miensa ewo honom sanso na Lyon ehye bako Ludogorets Razgrad enso etimi etisa ekano Maccabi Tel Aviv etnefi ma FC Porto ekotwom ekano bako a omonso entimi ante Nice ehye bako Bodo Glimt enso etimi etisa ekano Olympiacos ehye 3 Emma Karabakh FK omonso so entimi antibi sanso ena Rangers ehye 2 Emma Union St. Gallows enso etimo bakwa Real Sociedad ebo 2 goals Emma Park Thessaloniki enso entimi antibi ewo honoma Abrantier fene Oscarson enebo 2 goals no enso etimi edema Real Sociedad boboko yes Roma ebo 2 goals Entrance Frankfurt enso entimi anti bakokra Angelino ebo gonibi edema Roma sanso ena Abrantier fene Shamudov ono so etimi at the second goal no enso edi appear so entine isane si ekowie ewo sa game no mo ewo honom ne yentoaso Slava Praha ebo 2 goals Malmo FF ebetete sa ekano sanso na Tottenham ehye 3 Emma Esbok enso so entimi antibi Scarlet Abrantier fena jeyi sanso enamro we young talented players ene Ange Postecoglou mo chance boy eno mo so etimi ro mo di sankunim no ewo honom tie ne wo hwe ye table na no so ahyehye kama ede ema omo Lazio for no an etimi ledi ya di ko wie ye 19 points na omunya after 8 games sanso ena Bilbao ebeto so no so enya 19 United to so miensa enya 18 points Tottenham eto so ena enya 17 Eintracht Frankfurt eto so enum 16 points no nya Lyon enso eto so ensia enya 15 points sanso Olympiacos to so enso 15 points no nya na nwotwe Rangers so enya 14 points and almost so fresh 8 no sana esi etia ye de hon 7 no so TV edi abro ewo dwumedie no so on Kastle 90.3 FM inti hon 7 no sana etimi da ma na wo hwe eye almost so playoff na omo ahyehye ne kama edi ehye ho na ebehia hwan ai ne draw no enso ebetimi abaso na ye de nyina so etimi edi atoa so edi ama wo dwumedie no so on Kastle 90.3 FM. Yantua so na yensi enkoye no mene Uramwa, La Liga, Leganes, 8 p.m. Morning rival Kano, Elba, Germany, Bundesliga, Basel, Werder Bremen, any Mainz, Ebebo, Sanson, and Montpellier, and so any learns, El French, Liganimo, Roma, and I say Parma, El Siriano, mo any Leche, and so Ebe Timi, Abo, Ewa Monsusu Gema, and so Betimi Ashasye, Ewo Weekend, no said, and Yoma Asiate, Roma Posticoglu, and so I reacted and post match, you know. Otime kaside fa game no said anyoma isia kokoye edema Tottenham more spent say and our preference Postecoglou say no odi kaka say was Tottenham for nso nya 3 points now within the top 8 clubs no almost call now automatic qualification no almost etime eka.
And congratulations, have the win and the place in the last 16 of the Europa League. What are your initial thoughts after that?
Yeah, really pleased. Yeah, obviously, like I said, the objective was to try and win today and obviously secure our spot in that top 8. And yeah, I thought the boys were great. You know, we controlled the game, we were never really threatened, and we had to be patient because they obviously sat very deep, and you know, we had to sort of bide our time. But game opened up towards the end, and good to get the victory.
We spoke before the game about young players taking their chance. They have done in Europe all season, and tonight we saw 3 of them take the chance and all get on the score sheet.
Yeah, made in Tottenham tonight. Yeah, pleased with the young boys, and you know, we shouldn't lose sight of the fact that we had another couple of 18-year-olds out there as well. So yeah, it's great. It's great for the club. You know, I'm sure those boys won't sleep tonight. We needed that. You know, we needed some energy. We kind of designed the game today. We're trying to protect some of our players. We've got a big week coming up, and we were going to need the young boys today, and they stood up.
Yes, and no yes, some and to the buy said the team no dominate game no said no share choir on S bia eda na kwa so nti Den Scarlet around your fan Jamola J Sanso and Mike Mo omunyina no mo yankra we so ai no mo chance omunyina so timi to ntena eno ensama ono so etimi edi abawo sa game no mo Sanso na Ruben Amorim Manchester United wo coach no enso etimi ekasa asasi ni team no said omo fa so so ekowini sa game no away.
Congratulations on the win. What are your thoughts on the performance? One that means you qualify automatically.
I think we control very well the game. We had more possession. Of course, we have to understand the opponent. It's not, with all due respect, it's not the same level as Premier League. So we have more time to think, to connect the plays, and I think Kobe in that position play very well, with more freedom, with not so much responsibility running back all the time. And I think the lads did a good job, clean sheet again, create some chances. We have to score more goals because today we had the opportunities, but in the end we made some rotation. We took 2 games from the schedule. It was a good day for us.
Yes, and today good night. The Manchester United Bobo Kono San say kwan person faso bano eno ano mo ebo ekobimenu odini efreye Medford ho edini kwani mo kobo 10 row na Branton performance no na ewo so after the game no so etimi asese no ho ema ene kwan oboa mo ewini sa game no.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a tough game as we expected. You know, a tough place to come. The atmosphere was really good, and yes, right now it's just important to keep on winning. You know, more and more wins, and in this tournament we want to go as far as possible. So yeah, this is how it starts.
We saw you in a more advanced role today. The manager said he was certainly very happy with your performance. How was it for you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I'm just happy to be on the pitch for Manchester United, but yeah, wherever the manager needs me to play. Today it was higher up, and yeah, it turned out well, and I enjoyed it.
Talk us through your finish. You must be pleased with that.
Yeah, I'm more annoyed that I missed the one in the first half, but you know, managed to get the one in the second, but I would have been happy with 2.
And is it a relief to not have to play those 2 extra games in February?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's a lot of games at the moment, and it has been over December and January, so anywhere we can get rest is important, so yeah.
Yes, no say some Kobe men and road Timmy Boy my United win omu game no si goals no nko betimi ahye more than 1 Eddie man ho Eddie man Club United coach no so kan so mu create a lot of chances and nko betimi ahye more than 2 goals no so nsem no or the AC honum ti Amorim said your kind I put Kobe Menu in the 10th position. We need time to understand the players as he was struggling a lot defending as a midfielder and as a Kobe Menu or boss defensive midfielder na aya obro ntimi defend ye no nti eno pushing no kwa advanced role so nkobo 10 and route timi boy ma opposition ntana bi enso ede ema Manchester United Bobo Kono yenwura mu ewon sem foforo so ansane abetoa so honom dia yemfa we ntwima ya de nei yan right na ono so watimi criticize Marcus Rashford kakrasa brantia no masani attitude no omunyina hu enkoye na mpo so person free club no ma I was say training ground yet. Still now no kobo homodin.
Is there any coming back for Marcus Rashford from that? I think if your manager said that about you.
Can I say something? That's a sad indictment. You know what? It's sad, the whole situation with Marcus Rashford, how it started for him and now where we are.
He's got to leave,
honestly, if a manager says that about you, it's about working and training, surely. Why, even if he wants to leave, which he obviously does want to leave, surely there's people watching how you're actually performing. He should still be at least on the bench, but they do need to leave. They need to take a cut at some stage. Man United, and he's probably going to need to leave and take a cut. But what I'm saying is that going into training and working is down to you as a professional, whether you're at United or wherever it is. That's on Marks, and if that's happening.
Yes, and also and some young right said by Sir Brandt, said in coach I can say a hard drain and coach and Bible catcher Obia say so they Marcus Rashford for the game, they be the goalkeeper trainer no empo ebetimi ababe boy ne Obia to na no go in fact when we munya kasa dia fa ho Gary Neville munya no mo sa show no so sabro munya kasa and so the fa sansem rocking munya no e de omo ano out to my young rush and I say ne young right and so Eddie Abi Api so hobo Crystal Palace, Arsenal, West Ham United, Nottingham Forest, Okobolo no Celtic, Burnley, Nina no Air Clubber, Air Papa Fan, young right and so a boy 61 years and a winya and Trana de Oposu Bebre over 239 goals and no share at the Emmanuel England B, Sansona, national team proper no so or boy 1991 to 1998 and today or the Sansam no sweat to me at the Marcus Rashford as I said the branch no qua and obekwahin oko obia enim ene last day a transfer window January de no mu bietum tene yehwe Marcus Rashford baby on so betimi akwa akopie na Cristiano Ronaldo no a otimi boy na say no 1000 career goal no guso a pushi ekwo nanim 79 goals naka na ne 1000 goal no ono so etimi edre no she goals esa ma 6 edema Al-Nassr enyoma ekonkan edema amanfo bona baso ntisi no calendar year no 80 goals and 80 and also 80 goals any assists ni nyina kan boma 80 na say goals and assists na 80 and washe in 64 Saudi Pro League games or no so aba okokopio mo internet no so amanfo gi Brandt home na asa na say and also ho nsema no so atimi die piemo na o make assists honom na assists no na wo hwa career assists no so odibia kan ho ema no ekonanim a over 229 no so no dia Cristiano Ronaldo ono so etimi edi ekonanim na wonsemfu from Okasadik fa ho say ne ogidi say yebusa no say ne numbers ye football mo wo di Messi so de eka ho a ogidi say ne crop of players no mo eba no bedru mo numbers na ono sen kebe ne de senko be hu player bi so no so consistent no mo so poso ntrane bebe na sisi a said yes yakwan de obetimi akase difficult de ma players no say omo betimi match no Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi omo numbers in terms of goals any assists no this answer so the boss here nei baby a okoy in terms of football ni bibia na ni eje no Santiago Bernabeu o say ho no betimi akase ho ne loved place no nsema ono so etimi ede ebaye was sansem no na Niko Kovac the tia and say so na new coach edema Borussia Dortmund after say no mo saki Louis Sahin no omo akwa kofana sabre onso eba be ye adwuma so etimi ede amomo honoma 2026 June and also ekwakoye adwuma na say 1.5 years and also ensema efri honum so etimi ede ba Simon Xavi Simons so also Netherlands ni no Paris Saint-Germain one player there ba and he said they Leipzig for etimi awie permanently or your player mo etimi Adia Brandt no so Edinefri Paris Saint-Germain honum ho ensema and also etimi ade ba initial fee no na 55 million euros yes add-ons no ebetimi appropriate akwa kodru 80 million entiano ensema and also so efri honum ba sabre there Leipzig for more Mensah akansa young talented player no Stefan Basic Brandt no kind of Liverpool young talented player up and coming on in bono bopa nenso anshada amfa mano Brandt no ekwa kopium ewo Las Palmas loan ena okwa kobo on RB Salzburg nyano Brandt no akwa kobolo no more expectation ko bewie nenso no yeso sadi no abrokia sabi Las Palmas eno akwa kopium Brandt no so ekwa kusi akan ewo honum John Duran ni move to empo Al-Nassr no so no imminent eguswa ebetimi abaso say dem catch on 77 million euros and so sika add-ons beba beka ho ene Aston Villa fonsa ebetimi aka ɛwɔ yɛ saa deal na no ɛna Simon Jordan ne boafu kakra atutu bi abranteɛ fɛ no ɛyɛ John Duran sɛ woyɛ player nkanka ɔyɛ young na side talented na umuvi ekopia or side ma ɛno ɔnhyɛ dan respect o saa.
I have very little respect for this player going to Saudi. At 21 years of age, this is not a super competitive league. This is not a world stage league. And I don't know why a 21-year-old would be going there besides one thing and one thing only. Yeah, money. And that's fine because it's a professional sport. And as we regularly listen to other sports, the name of the game is professional. At the end of professional, you get paid. But we don't see many paupers at top level football. And whilst people can say, well, it's a short career, he could have a knee injury next month, you don't walk across the road thinking you're going to get run over. You don't go into football thinking that ultimately you're going to be anything other than successful. And if you go to Saudi, it's because you're going for one reason and one reason only, for money. And at 21 years of age, I think that's a shame because he's not going into competitive football. And I hope that he reaps the whirlwind for that in football terms. He won't reap the whirlwind for it economically, but he may reap it because he's not playing in the greatest league, so that makes him potentially not interesting to Colombia when he gets called up for their national team because they might be looking for players that are playing in the proper leagues rather than the Saudi league. So I think it's sad. I think it's an opportunity for Villa to cash in, make a lot of money, whereas the player would be better served learning his trade under one of the best managers in world football, big football club.
The player would be better served as opposed to going out there and making a fortune.
He'll make a fortune
earning
anyway.
A fortune every week. He'd be better served staying here and sitting on the bench.
He'd be better served. He hasn't sat on the bench.
Okay, he has sat on the bench.
No, he was in the team for a period of time until he got injured.
He's not number one. He's not an automatic pick.
And that's because he hasn't merited it. Now, the clear potential is that Ollie Watkins is 29 years of age. This boy is 21. Now, there's a few exceptions, and Cole Palmer was one of them, where you've come out of one environment, didn't want to be patient, and went to another, and it's proven to be successful.
But he's not going in the peak of his career.
No.
Go now, come back at 24, and then really show us what you can do.
So, how do you develop in a substandard league? How do you get better? The way you get better in most sports is by playing with people that are better than you, because it makes you drag your standard up. You're playing competitive football.
Yes, internal and some Jordan team there, but John Duran also 21 years. Now, of course, Saudi Aqua, the Mboa Emma football no any Mkonem Tiane on the fortune, a Sikanti, and now all call and no A and Sama, and also a team BPM or more team at the Abba. No, we are not. And our 2 man Stephen Gerrard said, Stephen G, now, baby, or you better be a football in your bobo near, and so no. Osha said in your city in terms of coaching India and fine farmer no cry.
Is he coming back a poor manager? No, because he probably was a poor manager when he went there. So it would be difficult to become back poorer at the level that he wants to manage at. He's a poor manager at the level that Steven Gerrard or the world would have you believe that Steven Gerrard is entitled to manage at because he was Steven Gerrard, the footballer. So he's come up short at Villa. He's gone over to Saudi for money, and there's nothing wrong with that. But let's call it for what it is. Let's not dress it up in any other way, because nobody goes to manage and play in Saudi. If the playing field is level and everyone's paying the same wages, these people wouldn't be in Saudi. They'd be looking for other opportunities in more commercially or more competitive football leagues. So it's the money that's the caveat. He's come back from Saudi not having done anything meaningful over there. I don't know what he's good at. I don't know whether he's a good player identifier. I'm certain he's a good player. I'm certain he was a good leader on the field. I don't know what he's like off it, and neither does anybody else, because one would suggest that there was a moment in time with Rangers that they caught a wave. It was short-lived.
Yeah.
And he went to Villa and it was poor. And he's gone to Saudi and it's been poor. So I don't know what you deduce from that, but you must deduce something. Either he's terribly unlucky or he isn't very good. And somewhere in the middle might be where it be. I don't know where he lands, because what we seem to do is we seem to reward mediocrity, and it burns my backside as an animal that feels that meritocracy should be what gets the best rewards. Someone goes over to Saudi, does a really poor job, and gets paid £15 million a year for it. I look around the world of talented people in other trades and other opportunities, and think to myself, wow, this is madness. But Steven Gerrard perhaps has earned that opportunity because of his playing career. I don't know where he goes in management terms, but I don't think it's a significantly serious football club.
Yes, and Bano coaching there, Steven Gerrard on yard, born there, Bobo, you know, a good leader on the field of play. And no, and someone Jordan Tim Diab and Tushan and Jumana or Yana, or Jadania Juma Papabia, or a poor as coach, and as we seek out what Judy dear free Saudi, you know, and yes, to do a premiership and we are coaching, so says Cano. Obey, I bet 5 years, Gran and some kind, Tiano and someone Jordan, and so to their movie, or the Coley Watkins, so Sicano. Koseka Aston Villa for Mujio Sansa Branton on your word bitter on Shadanya di Bibrisa.
Arsenal bidding for a player probably means they wanted that player. Whether they did it the right way, whether they gave themselves enough time, whether the Gabriel injury that happened 10 days ago was a catalyst, to people reacting. Who knows? But to simply suggest that it was because they want to create an impact with a fan base, I just think is a cynical mindset that isn't really reflective of the way that most people, not all, most people that are operating in big football clubs operate. But what keeps the fans happy is a successful football team. And I'm pretty sure that Arsenal want to be successful within the remit of not breaking covenants or finding themselves in difficult financial positions. They've spent a lot of money.
Sure, but last night's bid, or whenever it was made, did Arsenal really think they'd get Watkins out of there for 60?
Who knows? I mean, the fact that Saudi have paid a ridiculous amount of money for a 21-year-old kid suggests that possibly not. But if the Saudi offer and the player himself hadn't wanted to go to Saudi, then Villa might have been in a different situation with Ollie Watkins. We're questioning the integrity of why Arsenal did it. And the fans might be right. They're bored of a bunch of charlatans that are only concerned in what they look like rather than what they're doing. I don't think they've got any evidence of that in recent times. I think as far as Arsenal are concerned, they've been quite consistent in their ambition. They've been quite supportive of their manager. They've written big cheques out. So why is it the moment something doesn't go the way that people think it should do, out comes a cynical word as to the way they operate? But it's not the way they operate. Because they've just illustrated over the last 2 or 3 years, it's not how they operate. They bought Kai Havertz for 65 million quid, whatever I do or don't think of him. They bought Trossard. They bought Declan Rice for 100 million or whatever they paid for him. I don't think they're short of going after what they want and being prepared to pay for it. Yeah. How much is Ollie Watkins worth? I mean, how much is he worth? I mean, these ridiculous figures that we float around for players. The Saudi situation is a false equivalency.
Well, it's skewed the pitch, hasn't it?
Well, it's a false equivalency. No.
Yes, internet where someone Jordan and over room say Arsenal for no more. Omo criticize o menra no smartia no keka bi kiro mo sai aso mo sheda no mo course that time no say the be Aston Villa for angia supporters no e be show mo trim sampa Arsenal for try na so far na for so mo dwedwe sa dwenya no isu wadi bi mo timi nka na emom no ogide say Arsenal for try o mo afa mu de sans o mo timi to play 100 million o mo timi to 60 million and obobo di no etime de to aso Declan Rice obi anim sika Arsenal for de to na bi wo mu ye papa Trossard mu nyina no omo akofo omo abanti say Arsenal for player ombetimi akọ na omo akọ na ba na enye saa na omo ye omo adwuma na nso na nsem saa de no asesa omo so yi sika eto player boarding tie nei Aston Villa for na nkasa na anje into ntimi blemu Arsenal for no ogide se Aston Villa for na ose komoje sans Ollie Watkins on sheda nimbo bebre ema no embro so Arsenal timi obetimi akompo no akọ squad player no so ye nsama wo timi ede aba ewo sansem no so na David Coot okay no papa na video bi circulate ya na ochereche na adwen ede akire ye Jurgen Klopp na owie no video bako esa etwa so ema no ankasa video no mo kaso ye gay na papa yatimi akasa o former referee esanse referee no non retire nenso ade a sansem na etisi abonten na munti no empenfo timi etu no esensen watimi akasa ede akirem afa eye sa suban na oda na gi no o se o regret so timi akwa sa video no ekika sansem no.
David, thank you so much for taking the time to talk. You've just given your most open, honest and revealing interview that probably you would have ever done in your life. So first of all, how are you?
I'm all right, yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm all right. It's been a really challenging few weeks, and then that obviously led to me doing the interview that's been released. And what that has given me the opportunity to do is provide some context and allow my story and allow me to be seen more as a human than a referee, and that's been really important.
Why now? Why was now the right time for you to open up on so many levels about what's been happening?
A couple of reasons. Firstly, from a personal perspective, I felt it was really important to set the record straight, to say how much I regret my actions. So I wanted to take ownership of what I did, and I felt that was a really important thing to do. Ultimately, I said what I said, I did what I did, and I wanted to make sure that that message was there. I wanted to have the opportunity to apologise to those who I offended and say that I regret a lot of things I did. And then from a second point of view, I want to try and make a difference. I've got a pretty unique opportunity to speak on behalf of the referees that don't have the same opportunities that I've got right now in terms of showing the difficulties of the job. I have the opportunity to talk about how difficult it has been for me personally, and from a self-esteem perspective, from getting to understand myself and understand my sexuality and what that means to me and what that has meant to me, and the impact that has had on me. And hopefully by doing so, that will give others the opportunity to speak out when and take the opportunities that are there that I didn't, and that I regret not doing now.
Yes, and some David Coot on also Etimedia bar for San Semino saying a dear umbrella bar so to me a permuna or canafe or dear chopper a quadema or more a involved or more. Sa video no ye netimi echo edi etium judging club or the nationality and so no Ena opa judging club acho no cheche mu de ntia sa video no so etime copy abontin. I'm
not too sure. If I'm honest, I'm more than happy to address it. And what I did say, and I maintain, is I said things that I didn't mean, and that's the adjective of using the country where Jürgen originates was not something that I meant, and not something that I feel. My grandmother on my mum's side is German, and I really regret I regret everything that I said, but I particularly regret using those words.
You must look back now and think, how did that even happen? How did I allow myself to be recorded in that manner?
Of course, ultimately I've paid a real price for that. I've taken responsibility for that from the very outset, of course, and I understood the seriousness in the first instance immediately as I was made aware of the publication of the video, and to that extent I understood and accepted my fate immediately with the PGMOL as well. So I want to take ownership of my actions. I think that's important. I want to apologise to those who are offended by what I said and were offended, but I want to now try and live my life to the values that are truly me and to the best of my ability moving forward, and I want to try and move on from what has been a really difficult time, and hope I'm able to do so.
Yes, it's in some Dawson and your trivia becatcher no can be ready for any sexuality life no. Say oyabo floba no realize said that be no ma hunya na kono enti one meme ya na be ye nyome ya de fani gain enti na difficult de ma no say obeyi ni suban pa edi enti edun baby na akwa drugs of 5 rosa enu mu bi na e fa na ni so akoye sa video no enti nei o de sansem no mu kire mu nyina so etimi ba wa ba be pa ho acho enti o se do ye no as a result of difficult life awunya ye ene ma sa suban no eba bewrum na mum no onye obi a otisa ndi say de no eba be ne past life eno eda na chi wo hwe so be make up na afei ono so suban pa ne ye se de si wo no ode ba asase so no wa ba bebo ho bra ne ode sansem nyina enso etimi dia ba David Coot ne ho nsem no yenso yetimi edia brawo ewo ye dwumadie no so na yetimi etiasi from na yakone agem na momrodi gogos nso yesi Saudi for no mugu so ha adwene ono so mo akọ no na sika no yesi enye sika keto sika puduo pa timiteman na enso abrante no yesi wanya kache Madrid for ne se opeso continue with the club. Barcelona so omo awia abrante fe ne Pedri ne contract no until a year 2030 omo enso asana no yeso omo de clause bi ahyem se Saudi club bi aba omo de wiase sika nyina mpo ba ni se basafo eja no mane ko abrante no ene ne agent ene ono ankasa ne manager no atiase omo accept asabe omo asane 2030 €1 billion eno ene release clause no so eshem after €65 million bid ekoye ema ne club aye fra omo Brighton for eboguye no anasa for omo so omo di bi eka ho €90 million ena omo de ko Brighton akwa branch fra ne Mitoma no so akopiem akosi akan ede amomo a eno so ye nsema hodo a transfers no so no piepiem a ye timi ede amao ewo dwumadi no so ye mfansi discussions on Twason from on Kastle 90.3 FM.
The real sports is here. Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king. The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The sports king.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports and I de suma no pay Yeah, live on Facebook, Kastle 90.3 FM Cape Coast. Join the show no our Facebook and pay. Where show no live our ho share na file comment ne bra. Ebe can at the amount on the show. Me can to just in the first segment of the show no. Ebe share na fe ye top 5 African best players. And you see so was 70 years, who was 60, who was 50, or 40, or 30, or 20s. Baby I won in nanom. What you being can what will be was to be. Nya de obi kan nya de obi atrago book mu de won no de was smart de wo de wani hu no and I would do one dance said this player we there Africa he nyina no o kasa wo list o ma na baba number 1 number 2 number 3 number 4 5 na yenya all time Africa best 5 players watch me after mo I can see wa ha I don't see no bet me so de wo de na fire and test line and WhatsApp line so 0244 743 143 0244 743-143 Fafa Hobra na yen kan into me emfa emma and some of fie pant ne be share kakra bi wa ma no nsem ni mu later on na ya ba share efisem no because enwa Minister for Sports and Recreation designate onimian for Kofi Adams vetin no o kan sem pi efa yen football no ho a ye be ba share na ya kan anase ne ye sports ne ho Oka athletes, Honsem, Oka football, Ghana Premier League, Oka Black Stars, Oka national teams. He said so many things. I bet when I fear the home come with Jumedi and so name Samahudu Pia, Yabuabu, no Kojo Ben Junior. Kojo or Ben Junior. What's the way of fate? Okay, first round, no more house 2-0. No more house 2-0. And they what's so many abrepa, Omoba, Ochina, and that's a name rain. I will gone. Stadium Hall. Last game no pra but he's fit. Daniel Niaje, the assistant coach. And so the man Heart of Lions akasa. I'm not sure so said the Hearts and started first round ni year no. Second round in so no. Heart of Folk but first friends at 2 games. 6 points involved. Near baby na Hearts enya just 2 and just 1. Hearts and Pennant ne all die against Heart of Lions. Now as a sign a striker bin so a ono so ba we journey what ma hwe so bet ma go se kakra dia boa House of Folk 2 teams in the kasa the Sansen nya bebro later on the show. We ma be for kwaba na ye share and come on say 7 minutes past 7 on Kastle 90.3 FM and the last day of the month of January 2025. Osman the Venga, good morning.
Mishuri, good morning.
Anapa ibi aboko die.
Yes, yanko ponado.
Sa.
And then ayanda.
Aye.
And then I need one of those.
Sa.
Yes, no.
Come
call parliament.
Come be busa on pose. Oh, ya sure so free na eba die.
If you na me free.
Aye. Anwa de nya easy o. Anwa ye easy. Anwa ye easy. Anwa na me catch kwam na sisi e.
Yes, and that no nya easy.
Aye, Sam George ne afanya mark in there. Say na say.
After that you
de sisi ya no.
Me sha nko for switch but then enyum no see. Oyenyum go ase. Honorable members pa.
Osman.
Na sende na sa Ghana for to so kwan we say as we distracting yam.
Na
the parliamentarians come and then
machine so ma say no. Na we push table fa na we push table fa.
Ruby mo kodo nyane was on camera.
Obi be on camera.
Ka ya na san ke bia camera si woda.
Sure.
Ke botum na nka aswan ho kakra. But what check there is a camera si wondum pa won bu wo. And one was say nyama na camera botum a capture wo nyina. Dem ka Ghana for yemfa.
Of course.
Or check what share my parliamentarians are would da modwumazi no. For those gadgets na table na we say ni nyina.
Oh, that is.
Mpenyumfa what to the meal. Ghana for mpenyumfa what to the meal.
Ya
console live 70
December. Anya wan Osman.
Ya to aba is a mpenyumfa kagina ye nanyum. Nsumbo wo Cape Coast. Kwana compare punto for Cape Coast. Vetino. Vetin. Ya the settle scores. Vetin the 3 and 2. Vetino be put bully no way through. Ocha was scrutinizing him pano. It was wa bra. Want to why arrangement. So what is the problem? Into me want to know one two one once a day. One good Ghana in any mass. Imagine that the whole of Africa, everybody is watching my dear Obashan. And a PM International Port. Of
course.
Nation Guasa was a These are honorable members.
Oh, members. Oh, my Danny table, FKK, I Danny table.
Where we table?
Where factory and I try cream. Now, machine says soon you have from cream.
I did yesterday come and uncle legal breeze. Now I acquire the firm upon honorable after your market. No, be born about. I want your shadow, Biara Cosco, why be no also, you are my learned classmate. When you what's a classroom, what's your law? No, article way. No, you suck for book way. No, so about you know your fate on your face to coffee.
Supporters in the home. Ghana, ya jisku home na to school din ka school dey but I dream one kasa do na nyini. Do na ko school but yet some illiterate. For me, utie comment ni bi na wo hwe how we be more supported sa nyoma na esisi na. Rubia na odwo ho ahontia.
Ade asante ya no adafafa. What's the biantia?
Am I exhausted? Absolutely. And one hwe a ubebusa worse ne obi sumo obi am probably be busa silly questions.
Yeah.
Of course.
So what I say? Because adwena bre.
But if you can see the whole concept in there. The purpose of the vetting appointment committee in the work acquire the party's interest.
Okay.
That's what they are doing.
All right, mama ya fa on see na ya hwe de e be kwa wie ho ne nyina ya Ghana fo ntine du wo san nsem business ntwa yi a ye nyina ya che adwen wo ho ntine e be he de be kwa kosi enim gwase me hu ye na e nwanwa. Very bad, very bad. But Osman, so apart from that, there's a BBI fine.
Oh yes, BBI fine. It's under Friday. The last day in the month of January. January we're going to Tampa.
I say o ma e bi hye mo ho no. Muna mo hu no say akontem. Mo mo do mo se Kenya 25th December no. Cha ma wo mo. Busa.
Who's the salary no about I said the go to
why Gary so kinsa ma Gary without yeah better. All right, we are fine. You know, everybody come up. And same as I said, and Friday, share your experience, you know, any day, everyone. But before that, many few of your messages in for we are. You better was so our that's my book now, Osman. Much I can't that FKK so on Saka. I was I throw book I'm you know. Also good morning, Miss Joby. Today 31st January is me and my granddaughter Ella Techi Asabia. Okay, my birthday, you and your granddaughter Ella Techi Asabia. Okay, anyway, happy birthday. Ella is the father of my Michelle. Okay, and I want to play a happy birthday song. Olu, okay, Olu, mama fa ho na why. It's okay about the mentiasi, jump first part, you know. O say na granddaughter, no granddaughter, Ella Techia Sabia birthday. Nti we show happy birthday. Open birthday song. Okay, all right, Olu, mama fa ho na yanko yanim. Na yantwa so. Incoming, good morning. My team, Man City is ready for any team because we are back on our feet. So we are not afraid of any team. It's your boy, Daniel Acha inside Adi Sadel. And hello, Miss Truby Adams. I say my name is Las Vegas inside CCTU. Stephen Apia, Abu Trika, Alhaji Diop, Kodwa Samoa, Terrible West. They are my all-time top 5 best players in Africa. Greetings you all. Thanks. Thank you so much. Las Vegas. Okay, Stephen Apia, Abu Trika, Alhaji Diop, Kodwa Samoa, Terrible West. Hey, NFA. Okay, no. All right. Okay. No, about no. Good morning, Miss Ruby. 04 from UCC. Please, which team is married playing with Mr. Madrid? Man City nie, Celtic nie, nti ba ko na Madrid be hia no Madrid. Either Manchester City or Celtic. And the Madrid be hia ba ko in the draw no the Champions League no emu na Man United for so na me hwe o road no so no. The Netherlands for ni mienu wom, and a galansu wom. Nti omo so na Man U kwa my AZ mo ne Feyenoord mo na Gala and I think say one as a Midland as count you know. Married for my Man for nam sa kwan so pa I almost be share any of 4 of the teams you know after my omo knockout you know because Man U there ono gina brane o ka top 8 you know any problem to train e yi mu for no we are am be share Ruben Amorims team no na mo de aboy ni kama ho nti yamrai na fe me share experience e wa ha well one wo de wo ho nye de book bi aka nye de paper bi aka nye de nsɛmtwoni bi aka to you no per commentary bi a what some years back per games bi a hear some years back and agusumpo a watch no or top 5 African best players no eh hwan share your experience with us and why and who say omo na omo the best players are odu wani ehu omo e wo Africa yen continent so okay Osman are you ready?
Yes yanko.
All right nti yanko yanim
mama nda sa no pa we na me cheche ye listeners ni nyina no pa we ende wona ase the okay wona yezu komo no point and the first time me say hade a or Kastle 90.3 FM you stream live on Facebook it's a butu ma call na akwa enjoy show na kwa search box no but Kastle 90.3 keep coast na fashion na enjoy show no Ruby me just that or no in particular order ana yes ntino ebotum na ya kafra me first pick no moko Egypt na ma for ye Hossein El Hadari the legendary goalkeeper no yes this is a goalkeeper otumo gina man I think 2014 World Cup he was 41 years of age and a national team no World Cup no was on him there must you believe in war trust and then you may tum na ayen no but I back here who remember you first today at the time Egypt was the AFCON actually 3 times no from 2006 to 2010 no now oya as on original goal posting them intention exemplary figure no original hold the goal or make sure they organize each one of my wire goma more no the others are watching each one no edman otum or you being the captain of the team no or as all con pa Ghana this year kind of pa now after winning CAN 2008 no celebration no kaya ofu goal post no and all quarter sir and no be arbo na bad or honum it no he will be my first player I would mention he's a goalkeeper now my second player I think obviously I'll go to Cameroon Samuel Eto'o.
Okay.
Yes, in terms of collective laurels, no, both international and then urban the club side no so edumo to more year no ya zo tum no okon kanapa. We've seen a lot of African players were a good exports when they go into abroad football. But Samuel Eto'o is one of those guys now Ruby in terms of numbers, in terms of fit in great clubs, you know. And where he started from, I think he started from Real Madrid Kaka in terms of European football, no. Moved to Mallorca and then FC Barcelona finally captured him. Now, no, actually, team Kotum players are now available, and for him to command I'm a starting bet, you know, also be able to score that number of goals, you know. Ruby no yazo tum na okonkan. At a point in time, na man shut down Korean for man on Pep Guardiola. It was Jan Kondo on Inter Milan 2009 make the first season. Now we're Inter Milan the one to na 1G or dama treble no, and that was a wonderful feature. Otumo for me any day biano yabaken. When he came to Chelsea, Sabaka on your Jose Mourinho about the age issues no. But I'll tell you there, even if some year paying so super me cheat age in power, go you can never take it out of me. I want to preview or honor. I mean, several clubs are wabo. Now the national team Lusumpono with AFCON wotum na win as a youngster wotum wabo kwenyim na zinyenano. In they becoming the FA president, you know, totally a player sabaka the wotum na will dominate on the continent. For me, he's going to be the second player. Definitely, I'm going to mention. My yabako Nigerian so now my boy JJ Okocha.
Hey.
Yes, JJ Okocha, another exciting player. Ruby for Ronaldinho. To mention that one of the best players on was Ashe in terms of skills. The JJ Okocha should tell you the pedigree of this young man. And the America there. So I end the football makes me was a son. It's all about money. And Cabrera when KB and transfer from PSG no. And Kasikanka was a button no. Kuma. One player by England, Mika needed with Bolton. Bolton won winning trophies. But then in that team, Oshia Arsenal, Oshia Manchester United. O teams are Liverpool man Ruby Juma no those players now when you want in opposition no easy urban skill setter for me to date no me who play of Africa had ya ever kada numbers in one another skill set no odu DJ
JJ
Okocha nezo tum na obe ye no with the national team he needs no introduction check the time with the national team no exemplary figure obiara ntoto na ase the numbers no ball no tum the experience of the boy the others now in the we mentioned their names, you know, as a youngster coming in and also going with the national team, the ball I go to more boy. Also reading some of the laurels for the national team, no. no so no ya zo tum na okon kana pantia wano so mpo no a oche me tum na me bona ba so he be my third player I'm going to mention.
All right.
Mabaga na hade.
Okay.
I had it say it may be one of those issues it was sound a bit controversial.
I would dear no Osman.
Yes.
Yes, there one kasa do dear.
Of course, there are certain players I believe and know they are very good players.
Of course.
But unfortunately, man, show one.
No,
I read about them. I show one clips of one. My mommy, Miss Menu, I'm just sharing. Yes, yes, and then Agana had it. I would mention Stephen Appiah.
Okay.
Yes, Stephen Appiah. Ruby, Stephen Appiah came into the scene when the Black Stars no na nyemo me ankasa was about the captaincy issue no out of the blues, a young man coming in inexperienced, and then for everybody to accept him that by young captain and otum na all team no zero bomuno no ya zo otum na okosir and check his trajectory from Ghana hade right from the time oba onto the scene. And I want to see your father. I started the year rise in our football. No, it was under his leadership as the captain of the national team. Just forget about the captains, you know. That kind of performance
ball
on
no,
the field of play. Ball and no ball. For me, he was that superb. And he figure out was a man, so you do baby know who in there. He was exiting the scene, you know. No simple is something that will tell you to me like about the honor. Because for a captain about tonight and day, okay, my former one starts. All the money now. You call me on my about start checking the performance. And you might know to me or your 2010 World Cup. Okay, it was that good of honor. 2006, we saw what he did for the national team. I mean, now stage fighter, the other boys sitting in now continue the national performances. No, I also to not concern international football.
Okay,
look at him over there too. And for me, I'm a career with Juventus. Onya is you.
Okay,
that time. And the Juventus, I kind of walk from the those days, from the old ladies of Italian football, for you to get into those teams, you know, with Del Piero, with the others, I know what can be no. No, he's in farmer Stephen Appiah.
All right.
But the moment you got in there, no, check his goal, try respect her fellow teammate. No, was man. Last time he showed interview, not never that Stephen Appiah no was him. And some people care for no, easy or honum. Kwafana bache, Turkish football. And when I assume put you more honum, it was also that great to honum. So for me on that score, no, I think these are 4 players, no.
Okay.
But my last pick, maybe I'll go to Ivory Coast.
Okay.
I want to obey a contention, kakra.
Okay.
Didier Drogba. And then Yaya Toure.
Okay.
These are the 2 players. But I think, Ruby, I'm going for Yaya Toure.
Yaya Toure, okay.
Yaya Toure, the mastermind. For me, it's a player over there, you're a proper number 6 out to Moses Segema. Or Yaya Toure, no, notice those face, you know. Michael Essien at the time, now you're number 6 for now, Ruby. Very aggressive. Giddy. It's all about our ones. You break opponents won't play, no. But Yaya Toure, you know. On over starting, you be the likes of Partey, the likes of Sergio Busquets. Number 6 for they are just flamboyant.
Okay.
Born was start to play, or dictate the pace, you know. Young corner slow, young corner high, young show goes, young for BB and fun count.
Okay.
I for the outro from that time, no.
All right.
I know what to say them face it up and them transition now.
Okay.
And one is I'll give it to him.
Okay.
She pressure to move from Mobasa. He believed that okay, Manchester City or Yapen coming to before Abano was Premier League 1. But check his performances when he came in. For City to become the mainstay and then also Bondama Foundation, no.
All right.
He was part of those players now. Otum na Oye, no. And Ruby, I think obviously I'll pick him as part of my top 5 African continent. No, anytime he be Hall of Fame. These are 5 players and they should be there always.
All right, we don't say Osman the Vengane Diano no.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley.
Kastle the Sports King.
Them they kind of to Jano. I one casano. Our personal opinion. I need the book be a kind of same 20 be a camo at it. There won't no. I know better to make the way Jim watching here, but to you no. Oh dear, oh no. Because I'm see in the 80s. Ana TV new hot, but they now would see a commentary into the what ten and can our honum. There would do a swatty. There would do one cast when near who near what. Wuna watch who the ball no Kenya wa a shaky FKK. And you know, obedi watching your cry to you, your ID, oh dear, no. FKK, also the no, them himself, there, oh, a year, bulldozers, spy bishes inside of a obey you on my back, until I pay. Anna, China FKK in Canada, and you have maybe a phone lines, you know.
The evidence is our cast will be begging watching now. What do you say? Maybe say, would you watch and family? Because I say, I drink. But that's it, but said there would be a moon now, why didn't you know? I think say beboa because a bit more my true commentary and I would say a bit on swa a bit during 90s more ba no bi a sports programs bi a yetie na yete omudin pa say yebo by games ni bi de that abeka say black and white na we share but a ban sports program a GBC Adaroma na yetimi tie bi pa. And for me on my list nipa me de be di kan the Cameroonian international Roger Roger Miller. Why? Because the man didn't bet a mammy tin pass or call retirement.
Okay.
Now was a baby boy. Now buy and so the Cameroon they call all the way to the World Cup. They could do pepper some cocodriano. And for me, it's all about the American kind, about him.
Of course.
How those days UTM Rofono so your more discussions, yes, sports discussions, so mudin woman. I believe say omoye those African players no muso APV way. Edema name chirimaya. Omonso so enam so omonso etimi de ko omonim ti no me de opon wia anase your friend say Roger Miller ebeba so me de opon wia so beba maboni di because ne de no wo me katra maso pa e na me hwe ne kakran so ne last days ebra no be call retirement no be kai a say won kai so ameka kira o de Liberia no munye hu omuni hute omudi betwa Ghana 3-1 e World Cup qualifier e wo Accra Sports Stadium ya 3-1 it was a game he played. But obviously one she goes nibi but who play instrumental role the nan age ni wanimu enti onumpo no nhyeda nka collab no but omoma no sa konya no e no baba be hye and no inspire ni team no e ma omo be share Ghana 3-1 e wo ye krom ana e World Cup qualify enti me de opon wi anso be ka ho then me de ya nkasa yan Ghana ope player ba ko a waton yen pa I ni say you referee na Abedi Pele.
Sure.
Ni din wo list no so.
Okay.
Say won say enye by number 1 number 2 number 3. Ni din wo list no so me 5 no. Ni din wo so a me din ni be hiem. Then kakra me so ma ba be hwa ma mahu no. Me boy ye Mohamed Abu Trika.
Okay.
Of Egypt fame. Then with El Ali.
Yeah.
Or you're one of the players na Obo Roger Ayemilamo, Obo George Wiamo, Obo Abedi Pele, Ope player no ye locally based. Me can locally based, African based, me can sa. I know Timenem Rofono AD in terms of Yamubodi and Copper Laureus. Ewa the world stage I near dene kan ho. Na ya Mohamed Abu Trika. Intimate no.
Na Ghana first row no.
Yes. Beshano Eshano in terms of Champions League Eba Nations Cup there. Then forget him, don't go there. Mohamed Abu Trika.
Okay.
Me de no ebe come lesson no. Listen nusa 5 nusa. But this answer ye limiting no. Me de Yaya Toure.
Okay.
Me de Yaya Toure ebe me last. I can because of ope player ban African best no so I boni dia 4 consecutive times. And yes all koy no ba yo. Empre and 9 African best player no or J etwa because no a midfielder and when I say one share a lot of goals and when one share one share that no but all the kwhwe no e wo Barcelona cramp no do one so mo hu nie but Brazil City game kakra ba be ball ho no and I think South African with Ivory Coast so embra ebufuo ne ba ya ono ankasa ne nua no mpanifo Kolo Toure mo Didier Drogba mo eja Zakora mo eja national team no ekoye no on the okai etimi boama Afcon no or the Ivory Coast baba bejibi so I feel say me the Yaya Toure so be come listen no.
All right, me that say FKK and so the no no.
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Nan kaka Alfred, nam say Alfred who obi. O say na me dey say na kudu so. Kudus na samwe jamo. Nya je kudus na samwe jamo. Era so no dey no. Say my top 5 African best players are Abedi Pele, Steven Tornado Apia, Yaya Toure, Mohamed Abu Trika, and Samuel Eto'o. Dead man, Eddie Frikwa Pro, and the but maybe a phone lines, no, also by share experience with us. Also, the other day, 60s, man, 50s, 40s, 30s. Also, players are who do a bang now, you say, one do any try or more tea or more can. Now, we did this, the best 5 players, Oma pie ewo Africa ye continent so numbers ni 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354 0244 408354 bepacho oba encheche pi kwa wasam ni so na ofofro nso ogina so no enya kwanya emra so be. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Papa Misubi.
Anan koto krabeni enkwaya ni.
Pacho anan koto ko nyamisha ona ojuma pa obo Misubi.
Amen.
Misubi pacho mizini ye abedi pele.
Okay.
Tony Yabua. Otofos.
Okay.
Oponria.
Okay.
Na my Christian.
Fantastic. Wow. Me da say pastor wodo dia ba. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Misubi.
Paul nie. Ano Olu. Olu akwose be binti ne kan ye.
Me boma 70 years nya kola o.
Se me amekan, se me start me kan pa, se me tie o kasa me tuse, unfie ne kwa animu pa.
Nya pese me chire first Robert Maja of Algeria. Mohammed Barakat of Egypt. Yakini Nigeria. Na Fripomandi 78 omno ni Blaster co-finals ye DJ Cup no o share countries ni fa na last medibema abedipele pele oko Green Hill International Preparatory School Achimota na ono ne time no na omti coast national team of Ghana na bora pele be boy no ono aso na emeje cup no wo Libya we first 92 Libya abedipele na me Blaster J Cup no na yewie na chese kotoko ye penipa ye ti answer oko 1860 minute oko school yi temare school.
Okay.
Na then chairman FA boss no na ope abedipele pa so onkokobo school onko on man scholarship kuma se onkobo ema school.
Okay, all right.
Na chese wa connect me to kotoko.
Okay.
So SK menu na sem na make a delete.
Okay.
No FA boss. Nti yehu answer abedi for ITU. Nti echire na ya na Blaster fan no kokobo ma Blaster. Ono ne time no mti coast national team of Ghana ha.
Right.
Na me dey am bo we subo no. O say academy no individual no be etichi academy for no wakoton won.
Me da say Olu, me da say pa ma me fa won si wo ha na before from some Rasubi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Subi.
Boboski. Boboski, me da sipi sa wa try hit you.
Oh, it's a humanity senti. Miss Subi. Me number 1. Me jama Egypt gipe ana Osman.
Yeah, Esam Ehadri,
yeah. Mo kan 208. Na number 2, me jama song. On song we be.
Okay.
Guy no bobo pa.
Okay.
Na auto de 3 upon ria.
Okay.
Na so mo kan kaka. Ya yetule 4. Na first me jama samwejan.
Okay.
So wake up. Africa have wake up and will lead working for Africa.
Fantastic. Me that's Boboski. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Simple Baga. Simple Baga. No talk bank once and watch the no. 0244 408046 0244 408046 and 0244 408354 0244 408354. Friend, never share your experience with us. Usi so no players ben na Africa continent so wati wa monka wa share wa mo a otu sampa wa mo ene o top 5 all-time best players e wo Africa continent so friend na so ebe share wo de e fa share na yensua de. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay. Hello, good morning. Mama Diana, me sign Emma Omrasubi na nya de a woteme nka e wo ho no mpacha oba na wacho ho afro afide ne ho mama na afa yatumi edi nkomo. Hello, good morning. Okay, went to me anyina so 0244 408046 0244 408-046 and 0244-408-354. 0244-408-354. Frena was so ever share with that. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I mean,
Simple Burger.
Yeah, Simple Burger. Simple Burger. Simple Burger. I think it's yeah, I mean, you have an famous job and a bit of work. There is a median. With median, the Bairapa, and Bairapa, like a man. I like the York, Okota, and Kotoko, the former player. Castella is a former player. Castella.
All right.
Only to the black when I have former player. I'm going to my Ghana such kind of a your opinion is too much like Ghana. I say, but Martin. Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's a great papa. Yeah.
Medase Simple Burger. Okay, Medase Simple Burger. 0244-408-046, 0244-408-046 and 0244-408-354. Any Friday, share your experience with us. Usi sono plus main and our show more Africa continent is what you say. Our top 5 best players are what woman can ba to say Africa continent. So but me fa call away. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Me pa chodi ni baby of free.
My friend will say to know that. What's up, know that?
Okay, know that. Yeti want to pay.
More pleasure, Robert Mensah.
Okay. Goalkeeper Robert Mensah.
I call watch drafts number 2. James Kukudaze.
Okay.
Adolf Farmer. Wole Krute.
Okay. All right. Medase pa Asman, only the 5 in Africa Ghana ho. Robert Mensah na Kukudazi. Wow, Kukudazi say necessary defender ma da. What tell mo Kukudazi din. I go that one hweninti of course, no problem. My phone for 0244-408-046 and 0244-408-354. Or top 5 African best players of all time. And yes, share no my way. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pa chodi ni baby of free.
The first UCC campus within the Marcus.
Me pa cha Marcus yeti wa no pay.
The first choice here, Egypt goalkeeper no.
Okay, sure.
Second choice in here, George Oponwia. The third choice here, Rabba Madra.
Okay.
My fourth choice here, Kalisha Buaria.
Wow.
And last choice here, Abedi Pere.
Fantastic. Wow. Me do say age no way kakra pa.
Me age no way. That place is wa sha won say no won am kekanu kwenim papa special George Oponwia.
Sure.
He is the only African player to win the
Ballon d'Or. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is my choice.
Yeah, that's sipping. I mean, shout. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Me ba chodin baby of free.
Yeah, pema. Kastle 90.3.
Me pa cho yeti o.
Me top 5 no. Oponwia.
Okay.
The only African award the Ballon d'Or. Samuel Tofil. Okocha.
Okay.
And the last 2 no. Mosala ni Sadio Mane.
Mosala ni Sadio Mane. Okay.
Aye.
Fantastic. Miss Medase. Asman. So ati Mosala ni Sadio Mane. Yes, no. Yes, line. No. Hello, good morning.
Goodbye, Miss Ruby.
Me ba chodin baby of free. Yeah, that's it.
That's up.
Okay.
My first choice here, Oda Boni of Nigeria.
Okay.
Able mathematician. Okota. Abdul Razak, Golden Boy, and all the Ghana, Africa Cup. Robert Mensah.
Okay. Medase pa FKK so Golden Boy Abdul Razak. Minano pa no mo ye Africa Afcon draw. Was it the last edition of Koya? Now he was part and we say yes. The we are Africa. You need so adwuma ba be no. Say Ghana there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me ba chodin we be free.
Pascal, Kastle FM.
Jumping on it no pay.
My first choice here, Didier Drogba.
Okay.
Second, Alhaji Giraffe
Na ya tule.
Okay.
Na offended. DJ Kocha. No, ya very so but chene yi kakra.
Okay.
Nti last one ya Samuel
Jan. Me da say me for be last 2 calls na ya dey see na ya call abefia ba be 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354 Africa continent so erade chain players so pa Woma wodo ani hwe wo te wo kan so me the best players are o ma ba wo Africa continent so na yebusa ho asem no. Hello, good morning.
Hello sister, good morning.
Hey, Kituni.
Yeah, me aren't me from you.
Oh, me can say what done from Kittle call you denchem and I say what I say Kittle na.
Next year na me denchem.
Okay, Kittle, yango yenim.
I'm so man makai wo mo ye edua dansa any Franka Mankwa.
Okay.
Oh, Ghana. After a very period time.
Okay. All right. Me da say ono so de no Ghana heya no gina enunti eno so no amfa we. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Me pa chodi ni baby free and free.
Hello.
What's about?
Yes, Ruby.
Yeah, I'm pa chodi ti ano pe.
Hello.
Me te won kapa.
Hello.
Oh, what's about? What's about? Entimenka. Enunti no said it every Friday be asana de beba. Me pese nya yesua de e ka ye ho place ahodo na ba wa Africa hanum sei me say me man hwe bebre na me ntwe bebre ne sa Friday so de ayi Samoja ne ayi kudusum ya no nim wo ba bia wonni me bi no mo ba ya ombo no be boy na konkan e pese obeka kire ne yesu ye hunu say the place no mo bo no esifate. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Miss Williams.
Boshabani.
Boshaba.
Okay, me pa che ti o.
Miss Williams. Me wanna make sure the profile to Abutrika.
Okay.
Okocha. First. Atamuajan. Ana Nigeria for no on left back to the friend. Kai.
Okay.
Na boy am science that 5 stop here in me choose.
Okay. All right, me da say pa. My first segment in fancy. No, yamra metwa so ewo ensem foforo ni mu ene UEFA Champions League do on beba so sanso na dia Europa League no Conference League ni nyamba ba o ma do on kama. Near the next stage the knockout phase no mo to so 9th to 24th no. Yeah, you want to play off. When they can say parts ne clear for everyone to see. Into be him the likeliest opponent to be Shiano or the next stage, you know. And with your share, they can say Man City supporters no. Real Madrid nie, Bayern nie, we City ya, Kahan and Kabe Pen. Real Madrid so no Celtic ni City, and I'll be share bako. Celtic the body for full, but City bar, a bay cracker. The City ko share Madrid, not just a buyer for Mwedi. Na sakoba se ne Madrid mom konya Celtic then it means Man City ebe share Bayern Munich. Enti City the only choice to be either Madrid or Bayern. Enti benya big game e the knockout phase of the UEFA Champions League. Ne yaba fe yaba di sa enkomo yi will show you so we be fie because sports minister yabo ne din ye nei enra vet no course no kan sem pipa. Nensem no do na hanum say heart of folk and a pound heart of lions oben junior say near JC saying heart assistant coach on so akasa na nyina mun sem no ye de bi e de ba e wojumade ne so twem na memresi sie you no go do me
Abi you know say God no go do us yawa. That be why we they come your way with urban gospel. Do you want to feel the rap in gospel music? Do you want to enjoy Afro pop gospel, hip hop gospel? I mean, do you want to feel the street way of gospel? Then listen to Kastle FM every Sunday from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. Urban gospel, church on the street.
On the first day, and again his bread on the third day. That's why we jubilate in his blood. I can't even pay his mercy and grace. Shout, shout, shout.
Money who you na Ghana man oyami na oyenze se Ghana be here ojina ami na oyendo ne the meeting na Kastle FM zi jumeza wa tunizin no man hodo rebra ejoda kopin fide biara wa bra wa bono na bien dikapim no nume yimbe oye political show wa hihye zirbobwa no Ogweman Central Region in Ghana wa kodu jojo Kastle FM 90.3 blended tradition 90.3 the real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM, the sports king.
Kastle 90.3 FM Suni Robert Mensah Sports. And yeah, there's someone no. It's 45 minutes past 7. Yebedin koma wa no nsem ni mu na ya ba abetwa so ewa ha sei. Na also good morning Miss Ruby. According to UEFA, the possibility of Madrid meeting Celtic is 90%. According to UEFA, no, that's say UEFA, that's say now.
Kastle FM.
Oh, because UEFA, according to UEFA, for say, I the Celtic in the city a gubo bakum. O mi enu guho. Madrid de buy a gubo bakum. Ye Celtic a call have fraka no. Oh, was it 90%? And nipa no be born no. Ya ka jense o kwa Madrid born. Ya try Madrid dey gu huntu onyi born pre kwan as say. Okay, but then yeah, but say city share buying na. I'm sure say buying be free. Buying company me ni ba ko ba kompo say papa yi. Onya de o say city bread here but one na company e no enya me fe. The place ni na twa ya kakra kasa. I say miss, can I add Pogba? Pogba bay. I said Pogba. Miss Ruby, my age, I have Asamoah Yaya Toure, Abedi Pele, Samuel Oseko for and Seydou Bansi. Seydou Bansen of Ebusia Dwarfs. Atabo acheno no the way Edebaye. Okay, all right. Me that say. My name come out. I'm on nsem na I am rametwa so wo fie nyehwe efisem no na okay ene de nsem hapa Asman
Miss Ruby
Ghana football wo see so ya Ghana football ya kase kan yi a wo gidi say Ghana football started say eba form a year be year
so recently
sir 42 years ago
42 years ago I'm sorry, I wasn't today. Recently, yeah.
I don't know those are for what. I don't know those are for. FKK. Me your microphone. Yeah. Oh,
Papa, anytime you about Kasemi Biana, I'm not careful because it's here.
What about Kubisha with the anymore? And to my mama voice in the crown. I'm
not Friday.
And yes, I obey you.
Oh,
what's the reason? Says Ghana football and say, and every man, the last time I went to Afcon, they been Ghana football and say, then we need him to and
we're hanging in there.
In the cat number say a boy, no born say ache and tears and it's here. All right, I'm on a name in Como.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM, the sports king.
Mamanya message on 0244 743 143 0244 743 143. For message nefa sobra Major Bracken kind on the show for you. Asman.
Miss Ruby.
Ya kwa Europe na kakra na de.
Mamanya
transfer no one I don't know me kai say. Mo ebi asa o kind dia. Ebi ama coming because the goats move now, what moving now I say. I'm going for who you know, I'm a yapa. The goat himself. Oh, Anthony Betis.
I want ye, no Muzima. Or a good environment.
What about boy? As me say, about Real Madrid within the next 2 seasons. I'm telling you, Anthony now, Obama, you know, my no. Anthony, he's going to replace us. Oh, me say, Anthony, the skillful Anthony. Now, Brazil for now, Vinicius didn't know Rodrigo. No, when I skillful than Anthony.
What is Anthony skillful?
Anthony
ball trying to
Obama you know na say a who ball no but after Anthony before Manchester United ayas now a crown ball otumi de na no actually zibo bi
hey Ruby
I would have Anthony videos that pressure
Manchester win point to Mambo Real Madrid to Mambo
said a honor and yeah that's my
one of your result oriented
I
want to tell the Champions League no I want us about that ball
up and the next 2 years no obi free man you and the next 2 years into Madrid obi free
ada gule money na mo obetuma ho
me say Osman and o de pon akona ko obi anko Anthony clips
yes
na the friend na the only me say
I can show obi an short clips and obi anyim bobo
nyane clips and kete
as obi anyim bobo
the games are boy before Osman yenim say man you team no oba no na team na nye I said, look at the players. I'm about man you meant to me amo. Pogba me nyabo meant to me amo. The Anthony mama boy any problem. But I'm just a bibi or boy anymore. Some man you near man I surround my team no enko na nim no and a far boy no. But he's gonna kind Betis who was paying hono. He's going to prove to the whole Spain say a goat has arrived. And in the next 2 years, you know, watch out for Anthony moving to a very big team.
Okay.
Either Real Madrid or Barcelona is going to happen. I'm telling you here. Or Chelsea. He can come to Chelsea, no problem. Or even back to Manchester United.
You free.
I'm saying Brazil for them is going to drop him now.
Hey, what's it there?
Brazil for them go anywhere. You better drop him for the goat himself. And today now you see something. Betis or Osman.
Yeah, Mr.
Ntino except man may some there bantu da trot one will be in the next 2 years no say bia na mini ha kra na bia me kwama no ne e bia no mawaria kwatena me kunu fie me ja radio no kra mpo ye because me nya radio ni bia ma kwatena fie kra Anthony ubaba be hwehwe maka chem say Miss Rubu kan pa Anthony na rise bia no the goat has risen Osman here ko yanim
hey Anthony ye monitoring kwa Uncle no prove na bibi anko ni
FKK ka bibi we chwa
Anthony to
Maninda I don't pay ko twetwe sa press
Maninda very soon you are going to see Anthony we obehu Osman yanko
mama nko Aston Villa and that na yerizum komo kakra bi on and some area wa to Aston Villa for no na Aston Villa could have 2 strong players in terms of their striking or force no John Duran and then Brent of no only Watkins. Now rent away no transfer no these 2 players in no be about a subject for your transfer and then ended up confirmation by you years who come there. John Duran no oyaza wenya his move to oye Al Nassr the Saudi Pro League nim. Now Ruby Asha Brent no sika or kwakwaji and the baby of you orba. And this argument, they be people don't want to understand. And they say the young players are with FC Barcelona Academy. Yes, Barca for Hinska, but these are European players are. In fact, they are destined for success, but they are moving from mainstream Europe to the Saudi League at that tender age. You know, last year was one player, I think Villarreal also. Now, no hope some is no come up a brain now because this is a player. Now we were all expecting there. Our talent, Tony Cruz be became honum there. Our course Saudi no Asia honum na our career no. Or you know our career, you know. Then you move to those areas, you know. And that is what and the football dynamics, you know, or SSR. It's for Aston Villa to accept $80 million for John Durando Uncle Al Nassr, no. Ruby Oyesika second Dawson. They couldn't have said no. Until the number of cases the Mokomoide said John Durand age at 21 years of age. Oli Watkins almost about 28, 29 years. Now Arsenal the £60 million about for Oli Watkins. I mean, a club, you would have to think through those 2 players. You know, a couple of more by 10 years of football. Of course, maybe a watch about 3, 4, 5 years. You know, it be about to now drop or honum. But then one is the EPL proving. International Oli Watkins now. Just last week, a game of boy no should go honum, making him the 2nd English player. All but Premier League no wait to now 1 more year goal contribution of 100 of honum to check in the goals now almost about 64 and wait to now wash your honum and on ye assist and also wait to now why or compliment our Brenton effort. It's Aston Villa no Ruby now acquire away with honum. But on the part of John Durano, player no Aston Villa now £30,000 a week. Now all of a sudden I'm a pay rise of $300,000 a week, you know. Me should be the miska way was the contract about 20 ma. Menjins there boy winka or but taking decision out of England. Of you Colombia coffee but on fee a busu as a kawum. That's one thing a fact. On fee while on fee busu as a kawum it no Sekana but the mono he will take the money and then we to me move on. Now I him. It's it's one of those transfers and I feel there. This guy really has that ability then to be a top player because actually no goals na nyama wotumwa this season now. Most of the clubs now when you are bringing nature, especially in the summer no, also wotuna kwenyeska by joining Anas playing with Oye Cristiano Ronaldo, Sadio Mane Muno because we lose Oye Anderson Talisca to Oye Fenerbahce. So definitely they will need one plan for maybe Jineni Mono. No one goes now we tuna wa bobiegum. And it's something that will be me feel that or a good signing and an way to na why you're honum to know once you tum not young born about the honum. But only what came to us now, no, Ruby, I don't foresee it happening. I don't foresee that deal going through. And me one of those gimmicks now for you know, because when you know per striker, what boy general transfer almost about 3 weeks ago. Us now for make any move about sign a player better than there 30th for year January no. And over make a move to sign the player. Knowing perfectly the players now what on what two. Into a queer for Oliwaskis in time maybe Uncle John Duran move no and can one sanction. But was sanction occur. Not say this cock there one J play no from Mawa. Obi, you know, definitely they are fighting for the season. Premier League goes to more qualify for Champions League, they will get more money. Champions League go to more bonus or they will still get more money or honum. Into them 60 million price for player no. All bonum was by the end of the season no. They can equally get that amount or more. No, what more actually want him. And why would you want to lose his player? It is because the Arsenal bosses know they are playing with the minds of their supporters. And that is one time if you are very bad on a club that is showing an intent there, or win the Premier League trophy, or the Champions League trophy. And the Champions League, there's not going to be any room for any average performance in the next stages of the competition. No. Because they are destiny in no. So consider going up front one no. They are giving you the numbers of honum. And that's not team they prove it there. One missing piece, you know, you have the attacking force and another the striking force, you know. And at that time, then the board they are not willing there. They are going to sign any player. And then at the deadline day, we are going to see whoever is going to come in. And now our Bible board team into be I feel there in your man is it doesn't look so promising for your Arsenal when with regards to your strikers what part of what team that was signed one. And that report said to my brother Alvaro Morata and upper way everything looks certain that about 90% you know Obaka join Oye Galatasaray after joining Oye AC Milan just this year way in the summer no. And then Alvaro Morata is one of those players I'm very sure that when it comes to his traveling Obia knew about him now what challenge I bring to because the sort of clubs are on his CV where to not wabono Ruby some few players who to now achieve that I'm fit you know. Because for a player to start from a Real Madrid Kastle senior team no, he moved to Juventus 3 seasons all by Honum. He got back to Real Madrid again. Talk about 1 season, no potential but joining Chelsea 2 years of Honum. Or joining Atletico Madrid 2 years of Honum. Juventus 2 years. At go back again 2 years. But joining AC Milan for just 6 months ago. 26 matches, 6 goals plus 1 assist. And Brenton wait to Nawaye. And reports now running in there. Brenton is moving to Galatasaray, this or your winter transfer way. And Ruby, if that is the case, then likely that Victor Osimhen might be moving. So if that is the case, Victor Osimhen might be moving because there is Maro Icardi or Honum, there is Victor Osimhen, and Alvaro Morata so is also going to join the team. So it means they are going to have 3 strong or strikers or Honum. If you have 3 strong strikers or be a starting bet now, then definitely you know for a fact today. When you now want to move someone more, so 1 or 2 out of the 3 no would have to move. And I foresee that Victor Osimhen will be one of those guys now. If Biande Nyumbri way no, now confirmation about that he's going to move to another club because no performances now so you are. And then he's a subject of transfer for some of the clubs and also what per strikers in be. And in fact, after the Arsenal will link now way him in terms of Victor Osimhen the numbers this season way the last 6 months you know. Ruby, Abasha Brenton, no, he's doing very well. I should go so too much, no, ne fitness, way to wage and another back view. And then Orbo on loan to Galatasaray or Honum. So getting back to Napoli, no, the kind of 4-year relationship, Napoli and the player and Antonio Conte when you with Victor Osimhen. So clearly he's not going to go back to Napoli now Kwakobo. And I said Morata signer. I believe that he will move to another club and just maybe Arsenal may be one of those clubs now. They are hiding around the corner. If you're about to over trash or yeah, deal no. Now we turn our sign. No see a basher makes him over call one. But for Morata, no, he's just enjoying his game, traveling, and then making sure that no simple will not watching. And you are 32 years of age. What else is he looking for, Bill? Now, me should be Mamma Corner Poly also. And that report to be to my bar. You know, you're aware there. I went off on a year Quarabscalia. In the way move out, join or your PhD. And then on the transfer, no, now we're per 2 players or honum. 2 players no yeah Alexander Garnacho and then we'll call Borussia Dortmund Karim Adeyemi na wapa one day and ka the left wing one no this were 2 players away ye mark one day and ka one more waba sign one na nka waba beshim na we tum na wabo was amoye Napoli on the left wing one no Ruby wapre no oyaza Garnacho se ka Manchester United wapa the waje no Napoli is not ready to pay that amount of money into akwa an issue that they are still talking about today. We go that watch that till the end of the transfer no. We botum na maybe urban signing of them playing now we to know akwa. But it looks as if it is very difficult because Garnacho now no game of Manchester United no confidence no was sir and an inclusion in the team no maybe actually there. He's also going to be one of the future players. The new coach, Ruben Amorim, no, is going to rely on. Into a company damana, then it means Napoli need to look elsewhere. Now one question players in the now an power report over in there say Echo Anderlecht, a player of Ghanaian descent, or from Francis Amuzu, or 25 years of age, or a left winger. This youngster we know and a Napoli funo we tum na wa boy roma one year Anderlecht when you want to come there boy we one shana one jin tum na ombamba join the team no na on tum na ombo internal way na me check or yeah boy you know ne career trajectory or yaza or started from one year Anderlecht under 8 under 19 under academy no and I started the oboya till or year 2017 2018 and I make you or the first team appearance or honum. And for some number of 4 year seasons, almost about 9 seasons, you know, this youngster has been playing for Anderlecht. You know, since now, you can say 28 matches are in all competition. You know, while she oye 4 goals as a left winger, and I will make it 2 assists. Into 28 matches, 4 goals and 2 assists, and I will tum now while you're honum. But then say check in the background now. So far, now about Belgium under 19, under 21, and currently Belgium under 21. No. And o good all no so all there so bibia koye zemana e bia Jeremy Doku ne trajectory no so fair na was the national team no so botum na wa but do baby no na Black Stars and under the GF no when you was the boy no nature kakra into getting to move to Napoli so bibia to go through it's something that you sure that tussle between the GFA and then the Belgium or Football Federation no how they are going to do it to him to know this is a player no some players in your budget and transfer with so tumosia Ruby I think the in your budget for a player at least of Ghanaian descent to get to that level no so I'm Ghana mpo na saying they are playing for the other countries no that they come in are they in the they will still come back you now they are still putting Ghana on the map. So you talk about Jeremy Frimpong for instance. I mean, look at the kind of things boy, you know, tum na oye honum. Actually, Jeremy Dokunankasa of Manchester City. Wamba Blast Stars is easy. But then he's a player clearly watching an interview if he had it. And then you tum na a couple of others. Now we are going to have another one at Oye Napoli. Once we tum na what about one home was na Ruby for me, I feel that a very good dealer. Or tumo go try. No so many tum na wakwajo honum to know. Transfer and these are some of the few ones Ruby and Paul Webers won't come. My young call the UEFA Europa League. And then I hear a lot of the predictions, you know, on the games. You know, we'll follow NBA. No, I think they almost about 98% of them, no, it went through a honum. But then that Manchester United game, you know, and then I mean, kakra. And then the United ball one wasn't called Basel for no Kachuan. And then the discipline, no, I has under the United ball one was in Romania. And I will win it, that my game, no, by 2-0. Goes in the second half, Dalot and then Kobe Mainu in the 60th and the 68th minute, no, and I will tum na wo Juma. Ruby, the reason why Obi Arbo Manchester United won bad in this game was because and then our coach, you know, or twisted and sano kakra. He did something that really worked for him. Obi and him Ruben Amorim watch and there. When it comes to the defensive setup now, he loves to play with the wing backs, no. In tier 1, it is very much important today. Obotum na was over here Dama area. No? So you go in for the 3-back system and then 2 wing back players, and then 2 central midfielders. But in the case, say you more no, also Bruno Fernandes and then Collier, and also Mbebo as the midfield base, It's actually Collier in recent weeks. This is a young boy, and I kind of ways watch the ball Obotum na wa so about forcing him into the team. He's doing very well. Now it's about merit. Obi a ball no to more consistency or to more results. That means you put that slot into your team. Until they acquire them, and after the Kobe Menu ball number 10 for the team. And until that will too much there. For the better part, Manchester United can now rely not just on names, but then on the performances. Obotum na obeye jumano. And that Kobe Menu in Chemuno to obey no. I will now game biano. You can now understand the reason why Kobe Menu probably in the future could be deployed as a number 10 for Manchester United or Obanda Dama box to box jumana on to non from man or honum. One boy no kita ball, also born than the feet that on your born one kasa. And I shall close your for that or sense danger or to not okay to openings for other players, The skill set, ne surgeon runs, and our ball to more the confidence at the back of 8 box now. Ruby, I feel that he's more prolific in that area than the Airborne as a box to box number 8 player because Urban there will be box to box now. Offensive wise, he's doing very well. But Urban number track back in the yen defender now. And one now one's in over form. Until in recent months now, coach on your player now you this is what he's been able to observe. Intended to try that experiment and it's worked perfectly for the young man, scoring a goal and then also assisting the other one now. So just maybe this might be the first game. I think he's going to try his best. The other games so about my boy, we'll try the number 10 about so not offer. Then this is what may happen to Kobe Menu, and that is what almost all the big coaches in Yinanu they try to do with their players. In any day, Biana some but don't call Ancelotti is now. Ruby, make sure the trajectory I went our from Vinicius to move from now. Man, no flowers because this is a player who baby now work out your outcast. But Shakuno see offer the revive a boy in the career. It's something that is good. Mikel Arteta with Bukayo Saka. Yes, Alba not a top player, but for him to maintain that much standard, and a Jumo tomorrow, it's something or to be Otumo Bonabado. Couple of other coaches, Pep Guardiola is able to do those things, and that is one thing a coach or tomorrow not only the best out of Kobe Menu. Ruby, I think on any day Biano, Mabonabado hold him to know. Yeah, Manchester United for Nabado 8 matches where we need 3 or ball draw 3 when lose the game of Honor was just 16 and I will consider 9 into 18 points and Manchester United when you're top 8 we to now be once we seed one for the next stage of the competition and the Athletic Club Bilbao ball against Victoria Pelsen and that was a game under the Mekan had there. I was expecting there Athletic Club Bilbao no botum na wobenya the 3 points of the day why because ended that once we qualify opponent and one once we tum na qualify because of their performances however na mobeko here in there etne finish the game very high because the 2 minutes was seed wa umbato ebotum na I realize because games in the doors this season way and all your pressure every European competition a lot goes in it's you need to try as much as you can to get into that places and while Nico Williams and then Alvarez and then Martin 90 plus 5 minutes and I will now complete or reading now once one boys and one or once 19 points and I will more for second position and I once would now okay there or okay. And the game of crown or interest and the Yakan Samoa Hade was or Tottenham Hotspur and the Angie Postecoglou and a power me under the new Aji. And Ruby, I'm happy for him because ended that game a born home business a son of squad him come in this Abasha I rent our friend or Archie Gray. This boy has always been playing for the team and that Pedro Porro senior player to started or honum Beck Val Esha Ismail I rent our friend or Papa Metasa yes and Archie Mickey Momu okay and I saw him these are the youngsters what do one shame and still now they managed to have won the game by 3-0 for me or your morale boost as in my Tottenham Hotspur because now recent weeks games now what one team now won't win until once you're able to do it then it means that you'll be doing very well and then the Roma once about one home wasn't chain or Eintracht Frankfurt shown by 2-0 then I'm it was a result and Roma more here results more than that weight team and then for me I wasn't really surprised it is Ebesha Angelino and then Shomorodov one of two now will complete it 2 goals now was a man or Roma for and that once two now will qualify but then top 8 one can be even though we see them because we thought do 15 position, we pick our 12 points, and that's also another thing. No say what to na yabo one abado.
Okay.
Last your kwa way, we Colusi to our Sporting Braga. I can't hadi. Now I qualify you. In fact, we are top group no. Into a game so we lose so we draw points in one fine yashi or hono. But for your Braga for no, now we be here now till we tum na wash it. Now we tum na once we call and unfortunately 7 points I know I pick in the dano. What we need still now no 10 points no. It wasn't enough. I went to one fan qualify because we could have -3 goals. And I found out from -2 into 1 goal per. And I did 1 month of went to one qualify one. But another one I could 10 points. I went to one qualify, you know. Elfsborg once we could 10 points -5
I'm on
goals.
board Tottenham, no?
Yes. Until that once went to one call one. But one I want to put -2 -1 for and a +2 for no. Or 2 more man once we tum not call and you mean to know. Once we about boy when I bad at least into that they bowed out with that marine no. But then for Lazio for no. I mean, it was just normal.
Okay.
And then the Ajax winning by 2-1. Another important result, and then the making no one will be here. For Galaf Ruby, I just don't understand. Good name players. Check one squad, no. But in games, I expect them to go or tell what tomorrow be different, no. Anytime, Bia, no, Mama wants to wait to know where form. Victor was demanded on ya go share or honor. And I'm not sure what to know we move now. But for Ajax, it was very crucial for them. They 3 points, no. Or tell them once what fat, no call anymore. Ajax started 12 position.
Okay.
And I will pick it 13 points. Into once we best seed one for the others, you know. Now what the others also be you know. Now we tum now our you know young clubs and we tum now qualifying now on about honor.
Okay, may I say, Mama Show, I'll say good morning, Miss Show, please. How are you doing today? Please, do you know that we have players like Benjamin Benabwati and Numa Ali in Cape Coast here? No yet. I don't know yet for the here. I don't know yet for. Of course, minim, but no yes to say.
Best place.
And minim say be na person or chere dia, but minim baby I do we. Okay. Ebi ono so dia ono so hu ye. Nega Adams. I know Madrid fans are praying to get Celtic instead of City, but I cancel it in Jesus' name. This season, they have proven that they struggle against big teams. The only big team they have scored was Dortmund and Atlanta. Even that one, Pep is gradually putting his pieces together. How far with Rashford to Barcelona deal? Okay, Lami Yamal say vibes. And on the way there, but Osman, sad deal, so that's what.
Lami Yamal too.
Yeah. Rashford to Barcelona.
Rashford is a Kasem. And then you can't have it. They say, actually, yes, a Kasem or Corona. Rashford is taking about £330,000 a week for Manchester United, and it's a place will move permanent. And also wait for the wage bill for Manchester United. Other than that, you know, Manchester United would have to agree with the club if they are rent over sign a day. If you open the wages now, because now it looks as if the Manchester one open the way you are renting for Tim Dan, another team coming in for him. Into Coban Damona, the destination club now playing Obakono, they will have the upper hand. But if we all know. I can't say me one Laporta. The best decision I in there. Me players that we have available. Let me renew one contract. International the Pedro will sign a contract.
Okay.
Gabi will sign a contract. Couple of others are signing. We renewing one contract on the man. What extend the way to the work with you. Say Rashford and Bar, they still have equally good players. They can play without him. Boy, no few that's but in England says maybe on pair, but when you go abroad, Italian clubs will need Basa Funanka boy so you're interested about Bono. One I suppose was Casamuno on shutdown Koyi. So it's between the two clubs, you know. Maybe they're able to measure how they can structure.
Okay.
Because actually not a coach and watch the boy, you know, on kind of plans won't be. Also the Sunday attitude is about to know. But for you to make those comments and then get back into the team again.
Okay.
Supporters they won't be happy with you.
Right.
It's all about money. So when you scout sign a boy and this is cool.
All right.
But there's about £200,000 a week in Parubi. About how I done a
all right.
So I'm sure they are thinking about the deal.
Okay, me that's innocent from Capro. I don't get you. I'm a name the opposite which also man. Hi. Manchester United the £86 million and a quarter Anthony is with them kind one tias here. Ebi a Madrid now all calling ebi a who say be any possible there no problem. But the player at on £86 million about man went to me and more. Wako Betis and Osman say holiday beer. Ebekwa ko fine I believe say hono ko na be farmer no. And in no time no another who players are omakwa ko improve omo self asan aba be perform. Paul Pogba man for Jan come and call almost like first Kakase or Tony Samba. Intino, and impossible, San Tony call a Betis, no, or Bakwa Peke. I'm a top club at Quaco Intino. And I don't understand you, bro. Menti the opposite can as a cry. Ebi a who no married there, but I see says or corner say near who into a man you for the says we call no. So to me, call born home or then Sadia, then for sure, or be sending another big club to play. You know, say on T way I say Emerson, I want to say then I don't know how best you want me to explain this to I
am Madrid fan on Anthony.
I be Anthony, maybe I won't pen I will hold there, but I made mention again, say, Ebia, another big team, Barcelona, Ebia, FK Cracker, say, because Chelsea, to bet my bem. But I see, said the point that I want to make is say, Betis one or corner. So, quite born home or dinner. Am I who ball or ball? I asked you for this Esca, we torn it there. The guy might get another big team to play. So, innocent, if you don't understand this there, then I don't know. The opposite what I say, oh baby, I want to say no. Yeah, my fear made the local news in Hong Kong.
The real sports is here. Kastle the Sports King.
Right, it's 15 minutes past 8 on Kastle 90.3 FM. Robert Mensah Sports. And it is Friday morning, the last day of the month of January 2025. Yebefia beshe efisem no ye won sma hodo na e wa haye papa na ye hwe onom nyamfo Kofi Adams ye bo ni dini se ne wamra meye eye
no for better
wa behwe agudie ene eye and recreation house ma ukan twi ne say recreation house say ni dia na de agudi na o nya agudie na ni dia na ni nyina o mahwe na akokan se hon sem o man Ghana mu no kwankan no kopie mu o vetting committee nanim okopie mu anim no or the small one, they are too dry. They can't was a Ghana for you na. Munya ni mujidie, or say, oh, you're born in Dino. A bit more ampe, a bit so do not so paper. But I bet my catch a Ghana for you, say, Munya ni mujidie, a dumano, or baye, I'm a Ghana grown, aye, on disappointed Ghana for.
It is the case that some say so, but majority are also very happy that I've been nominated. I will not disappoint Ghanaians and I will not disappoint His Excellency the President. I will deliver and won't also disappoint myself. Thank you.
And we are Sama Ora Kofi Adams added to January and was Chemuse. And I know I have control in Ghana and Kanhubi and Yaye Papa. Obaba Yaduma na Ghana national teams no yen glory days no yen sa etumiaka.
Also in the other sports where we used to do so well, boxing, athletics, and what have you. It's equally so unfortunate that just yesterday there was a draw for the African Cup of Nations.
Honorable members, let's have some order. Honorable members, let's have some order.
Ghana didn't. We work very hard to make sure that we get back to the glory days. Thank you.
And yes, Sama Kofi Adams, Edituja, and a chain or sign at the buyer, sir. Yen facilities, Okromanum say no, nay, Cape Coast, and ya papa. Tamale enye papa esipon krade enye efno mo ye hu eye kakakra kuma se ne nkanya enye papa bi asa facilities no obehwe amia maintain ne ye papa.
Well, under the leadership of His Excellency the President, we are going to improve upon maintenance culture. We will not allow any facility to deteriorate to the point that we could even be banned from using it. So the very minimal resources we have, we will spend it to make sure we maintain what we have whilst we build new ones also. Thank you.
Sama Ora Kofi Adams added to Edra Okasa Bebrena Lifa Ghana Premier League no so behwe na Ghana Premier League no eno so to me asan fa ne tuma pa e fra eno ye nsem ne bia Ora Kofi Adams ebo ne dini so me so afo behwe agokan se ho nsam so no de etu Edra yanto aso na yanku edi mu ana na odro safo executive committee no eno papa yi agina so de atudwa se omoma obi amfo so asan esco to sack coach Otuado ena no osimilo Musa Kimilo ekosa Kimilo ema Milo the Ghana caucus ma sika Ghana ye ma ekutu ani anya asem keto akra also Otuado adwuma no omama no anima mienu onfa Ghana qualifying ko AFCON onfa qualifying ko World Cup AFCON na anya yi enti say World Cup na anya yi na World Cup no wa start ya obo no onko na hwa na emeto so enti omama obi amforce omo say omo sake Otuado ene ensake ne china
Milovan took us to CAS. And then we were ordered to pay him. We paid him, and it was left with $14. This man chased us for the $14. So when Milo was sacked along that line, if you have listened to our tone, we were saying, Milo, we've seen a progression of him from Cameroon. We've seen progression of him, and then they say no, Munsaken, no Munsaken. No, you people, you Ghanaians, Munsaken. So pressure was put on us to sack the coach, and we did. And this time, we will not allow anybody to put pressure on us to sack a coach. We've seen coaches who have failed in their 1, 2, and done well in their third. And we gave this young man a job to do. We gave him 2 jobs. One for AFCON, one for where guy is on there. So that is gone. The World Cup, where he is, and who should come and continue? How many months left? Or who should come and continue? A new coach who doesn't know the players? Is that what you are saying?
Entino Monsaki Otrado na wana metwaso a new coach are owning players na metwaso na o ma na djuma mienu World Cup ni AFCON na nko ya World Cup no obetwaso obo on ko na wana metwaso entino mo bia enforce no me mo bia ma me pressure obi na ball no nyum ama yenko sake no eno ye nsem ene orani din ede na odro safo esco member no ode atudwa me di bi ama etiefo e wo djumade no so yenko na yenko pie mu Ghana Premier League match week 19 Yebetwa so games no eba so nanwumre yi ewo University of Ghana Air Sports Stadium ehonom na Accra Heart of Folk omo chefie na womane eye Pando Heart of Lions ede abwani assistant coach Edema Pando Heart of Lions eye orani din ade Daniel ni ejei was a team na prepare ye papa baby aye kama mentality ni strong ahead of gamer omo kobo against Heart of Folk no
I'll say we are feeling very good and we are very ready for this game because we know it's a good game and a tough game, so we are preparing very well. I would say the feeling is very good. Because looking at the players, everybody is fit and everybody is ready for this game. And then the way they are eager to bring out their best in this game is a good feeling for us. And I know things are going to go well for us coming Friday. We are preparing very well, both tactically and then mentally, because this game is mentally and then tactical game. So preparing both sides because Hearts will come in with aggression to come and win this game. So we are preparing very, very hard, mentally, tactically, and everything. So we are good. We are good. Oh, now everybody is well prepared. Everybody is back. Obin missed last week, and then he is back. So we are hoping coming Friday things will go well for.
Boya Sama Daniel ni eje assistant coach Edema Heart of Lions ede 2 ja na yanko Obin Junior or a former Heart of Folk player any busa na say game no so no wakwe player say and more prepare game no na oka game no asem say
oh e be kan say we be okay wa the house the big club we go share no so prepare you know match na other Friday ba na dey ya prepare so you go show the preparation in every boy Friday match and Friday say okay the whole of the week na the training is very intensive then I will be ready to push house oh the every boy very in the game say yeah say the man ya ni abre e wo game na ko bonum to the house okay on side na house on a strong team and say me any blame na push hard I mean say we do Friday you me then say you start almost so ya win the game
Boya Sama Kojo Ben Junior edit 2 dwa eno achi na Kojo Ben Junior yebusan say we are sure say we are fully fit nyese bia heart e bentina ho pro gidi also we are fully fit pa last game we tuma about this game here we are available
the last week in Aminia knock into my mixes our match but this match we are ready all out on the be sure like I tell Lions fans and say that Friday I'll support here send there be almost support here no I had a bit disappointed I had there you be free 100 day yeah the points be free Accra Hakopandu on that Friday.
Wait, Sama Kojo Obin Junior Eddie Etudra. Now, yentie a set of sense of Accra, set of say a new signing for Heart of Folk and they one also Ejna Mubi. There has a game, no Benya Quenya on Sokobo, be set of say Akasa,
which is gonna be ours. It's a big match. We lost 2-0 in the first round. Going into the second round, which we are playing against them tomorrow. How is the mentality among the boys? Everyone is ever ready to
going to this match with full of determination, full of confidence, and one thing I want to tell you is that this match, the fans are expecting something bigger from us.
They're expecting something bigger from us.
Yeah.
How is the preparations ahead of this game?
Well, the coach has been giving us instructions and everything towards this game, the tactical approach. You know, we have to be disciplined, commitment. We have to have self-confidence.
And you know, said us say new signing, how the folk. Window ya no signing no so ahead of the game, you know. Was the coach no mom instructions here, papa, to be disciplined, self-confidence. Ahead of game, you know, mentality is strong, and you are set to say come what they are to draw. For picture net to mama, how the folk assigning a new striker, a woman so no at the confirmation, no at the Abdul Aziz Adam only a strike come out from every Tamale City. Our babesi akan ede ama eye Accra Heart of Folk Boboko no eno ene said ye hon sem no and so etie when you feel local news ye bobo no paya ye de ehon sem no atudwa ama ye tie for yamra na fei ye medi ehon enkomo kakra ewa ha.
The real sports is here.
Noyes caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
Afeina, okay. Mama share. A co-sponsor say, what is me pese besa ku echi wo. FGG talking about. Even then, totally out of form. Essien and Adebayo once played for Madrid. Also, no format Rudiger. Hey, if I hear Rudiger now, can say only format Viano. It's still with Real Madrid. You must apologize to Man United and Anthony. And I know your correspondent there. And also Eddie Bawaha. Then I'll say before Manchester United signed Anthony, Madrid wanted to sign him the next season. So United quickly rushed to pay that huge sum of money. Real Madrid they now Man United for the coach. They said Kepa say by China Madrid £4 some time ago, and I checked for the Mika. Ekoto Kepa abodina oba ya mosin nsem emre ntino Russell from UCC no so there, but of course what it means is that Anthony before coming to Manchester United now he wasn't a bad player. So if obey discipline not training very well, yeah, he can still rise again. That's all. Russell, thank you very much from UCC. And anyway Ediaba Asma okay FKK my any local news no komo and some the doors we must what there yeni komo.
And your for senior support your team, you see, and Pantoni. We so a job, Abbey. Young Peno, and more once
Rudiger, no format, Rudiger.
No format. What is no format?
Or defending via Batabasa, and Tina Bia no format. And
to no format, no better Champions League.
And Tina Anthony Baba,
no format, no so by a Sanka, so much the Premier League. No format of Bemiajica, of course, than will be a Baba boss and Cran Tebono. I am calling on Tebo. And I'm saying Tebo no both now Falco now. I know what is the effect.
Okay.
Yanko, the tennis. Papa Ipa maybe there me I'm so unworthy and time because as more can as a adiano and 24% more shade no ba no ba be juregu. Sans have now kekano as a yeah, he has to be a some yen so to about no but trogum. Say, Ninsam no can any formula be a person by Ghana for Casa, Ghana for Bofu, Yampam tea, or so no so bano be ye and until the buffo na baba be shy. Which for me, on one Adrian watch there. Me sure say it should be a 10 hours here soon now. Yet a trainer soon be brave. Watch an Adrian. Obia when I drink channel no so about better. But say you better work. Me said you can't say you can't contract. Say who sign a contract with your coach. It should be based on their performance. Yeah. And meaning say we kwanya bebra or kwanya bebra they sign a contract with coaches. And so say no can say coach ni bo mu progression or Ruby and you no correct.
Or melody no mu progression. They wanted him to stay na Ghana for some sack no.
You call Cameroon.
I was in Cameroon also no who progression of Cameroon.
Yeah, first time in our history. You free group stage without a victory. Sign him Guasiana the band progression better than me progress. Madam,
senior dose I want.
Progress be na who was that tournament Yakobo Cameroon. The day you ebe boy obi face na the day you be boy ya no why nya botel obeje red card was in the last game of the boy no. The progression yeko ye was that Cameroon. Nti Milo ama mechire ye hu progression bia e wo ni coach ni mu e wo ye AFCON ode kokobo ye. Nti omienjai enye sa time na mu nso na waka so di injury bi ko ya. Nti dey ba asem no draw Safo kekan ana odro so we odro nyako odro Safo na nasi bosro menyu so na nasi bosro da sa mo kekan emfa kwam to e panyin ti na na makase o kan se no we nya abotra obeba abeso so
dem sre kra no say na otuado start a world cup on corner one na meto aso
we asem ayeka clearly ebi wo ha omo from football people but football na nkasa no nche da enimo asmo kan yi che se eye obi a o feel se un se o kan asem e na o de be kan asem se ye ntena ho ma obi am for so yen. You don't talk like that. Obi a as a leader we lead o football and football nye o club sa division 3 so division 2 team na what one enye no a se no dia for that one you can go there and say all sort of things our person because they one kasa bona fide one kasa odia and I do sika ebo ho bra ba we Ghana nyina de anti Ghana ni bia wo konya se o kire na adwen so one ne ya adwen na so one ne nya adwen no you don't come here and say just Ghana ni kire na adwen ti no enye ni right so be ka kire se sake asem no kan de Rubian fa kwan memfa ma me say obviously Oba unim so no so oba with bombshell but at least also ko free franin sem no ho ntoma kakra say ase no na sorry transi ekwa point coach omope no mo ankasa de omusika etua neka eno so kra bodo kra sa ho kwan say ye kire ya adwen wom say we akwa government no coffers ena etua neka na ehu say coach ne perform ya na ehu say future no so nhye da anya bright no bi kire na adwen or say omumano two assignment ba ko ya AFCON and makasa AFCON qualifier no emre for chen World Cup no oni menya adwen ni bisa
of course pen numbers are you from group ni mu dia eno na no ya okay
World Cup no play off this awum World Cup no dia no dia e was say we di first
eno anu
first and say no automatic qualification enye two teams na na refi no ho eno nti na ma me hunu say AFCON no kwa ne qualifier eye fofofo no ye were 1-2 teams eko ye ntimi an qualify o na we World Cup ye did just one na eko in fact the second option no crampo no and ko so timi nya points bi
was second option they say o mo be second ni na no o me kwa bo play off wo be win no o be kwa another play off enti enough for World Cup no dia na eyedin eno ntina me ye sure say dudu na o mo tenechire o mo di sa nkomo no e ka coach ne sack na asem no ye hu sa improvement no omo a obeka sa nsem na back o mo ye omo a ye hu improvement e wo mo display mo wo mo coach ni mo de omo ye ne nyomo mo toto no tim say we de be fight me dia mai enti se wo ka say de bia mo ya mo mpam ni apoma omo a mo kofo mo nyina no ye omo a mo ba omo nheda enkyere saade ne se daachene ye enenye de bato kyena no eye omo nshow saade ne ti otuado eye sankrofon bi ye mfansi omo pese ono ana okwa brabe ka kyere ye se ye transi ye se de Henry Twimbe kan no so ye transi Cresco members no omo nyina ene na pese otuado e continue na bi pese omo free nti nana subosro ka omo anon pese otuado etna no bi which is okay ye wo adwen obi ansi okwa bad and bambe abolish de dodo na so no ka no holdi say omo ogidie say otuado nko na obi ma meto aso nti ye fancy o nyina Ghana ti odo so na adwen kire no wa kire but I feel so no oba na obe hunu nso no dodo de bi oba na oba be hunu nso also one menim on that one no na menim also otuado nko na hwa na meto aso bi a wa start born World Cup no
ye fa na asem
ye fa si one ma ho ye fa si
wa mo kere mi 100% me ne adwen pa
okay FKK yanko ya ni ma
yes and it has a big game ebo now he said one former player
Junior
Obin Junior we person be describe it the type na kwa say omo hwe Sheila Iliasu so Sheila Hassan former King Facer striker ono na me hwe omo training session that time was one say primary school one park no na Sakura Park na ono na large goes at one ma striker there also uriko wiem o say wogigi dem na watia si form and say elbow bana say Sheila Lasan anya na ju so uridi ni tia kwakomo the large goes abe kire won chenche wonom no Yankopon kwa nanim the type ni ye bia so ye bulky
sure.
And so I feel say obebo has no so nyamre there but no so wogidie say or say come man more playing time in terms of confidence when ya am fan to so ambo games no. But if you ask me, I prefer say unya time bia na nke player benya in a particular club say nko betimi ada sa quality na di one show but still say bibi sheni mu a of you say e was say so ni has ku share also yi na di ti ano ni ensema a wakeka no and say first game on boy Hearts of Lions we need 2-0 but one share goal ni bi one share goal ni bi and so this time around we share mu say omoto has e wo ye Legon stadium no obekwa ko show sadia no nti say no nti no wa prepare no free injury no ma ba ne dia enya de papa because me sure say Bashe Hayford any omo medical team if they have a on be assessing ye ehun so we fully fit and say no mama ne kwan say on konkobo sage because a big game and Bashe Hayford be person obenya a double over Hearts of Oak which I also believe say Watara ebeye man on also be person obeti ne ho from that game because has for nam papa so omo eko as an inconsistency in terms of winning games set to so no omo enyaye omo winning back no omo abodro back and this is a game Watara be say also be take his revenge no which I believe say they start at favorite and has ebetimi win this game ebia obin be say has impo win at least obe share go bi akwa celebrate bi e de aye ne nyoma bi which adwuma kese de ma eye o say sibemo so betimi rise to the occasion no more aye adwuma we Legon Park there I see has for winning that game no over here Heart of Lions no one say has so elbow enwumre game na no game na fepa yeah so me gina no so aka say has for the favorite to win the game but Bashe Hayford a very good coach tactically ebia no so will bibi e de shen to memo a oba be danedi and your best expect say Watara so be reply with that because say in-game management game na cost na no if say Bashe Hayford ebe show be different or say Watara so etime reply and there was as for attackers no etime sorry to the occasion now at least chances no mbenya there because this is a game I bet tactical battle a bet tactical battle and the midfield Matisse Salim Adam Saba yes asma and some metin say Okoye no wasaba back as you said by Watara Bema na boni there I am running Krabia and better nra obi closer to the team no and not during program so can say what is a Salim Abanti so about I think say good news for them then set ourselves so be available so on so betimi abosa game ni bintin or no me sure say 7 p.m. ye nyina betena TV achi na ya hwe sa game ni but I feel say has for the favorite to pick up the points no Mora Kofi Adams so nsem na okeka no say clearly say wo hwe bi na utie bi a utimi say onye a sports person and nsem no nsem a obaye de watete because me hu say wakwa kohia honorable Neil Ante Van Der Poel and me sure say obegese no obeman clue as to what to say and also say oba be ye adwuma no the obe expect from the FM me sure so obe man sa nyoma no kakra ewo eye adwuma oba be for now there he is the person oba be lead in sports no e dia maye and the kasa ne dia waka until we be aware ready say obesua on the job for how long obe pick up ne there Yankopon kwa enenim but me penning some more say onye willing onye ready say obe disappointed John Dramani Mahama His Excellency the President owie so saka to so onye ready so obe disappointed ono ankasa so bi on ma he doesn't care opeso ono anka so disappointing ho wa brabo imu de oye bia no emfa ho ne de obi abeka ono no de ono ape e na opese in fact ana otie flesh no so de odi na chi a eyenim guase na ode be but ondo ye ngwele so obetie ni flesh no but obetie ni inner the instinct na ewu ni no the spiritual inner no eno na obetie nti otie no de a ongu ni ho anim ase e na ongu de o man adwuma no so ho anim ase ensi wa odi Ghana fonso so say ongu Ghana fonso anim ase which Ghana for no mo amo e back no mo no mo ni age for an appointment no and I say you bo ni din no ono so so disappointment ni nyina ewu bi say koba ni sa de a ene na ohwe the bigger picture ne say at the end of any 10 no which say Nyankopon ya adom na say bibia ekoye di mana say utwa 4 years ne dia obewie no so be pay legacy bia say Ghana fonso kasa ye bebo ni dia kasa or one of the few sports ministers a mo bae no adwuma no mutim ba be ye nti hono na mehwe but say o sports person na so on sports person ne dia I think say no dia me doubt on sheda enim ye sports ni mu ye pa say oba say sports person say the lenante bae no oba be ye adwuma no eno dia oni bi but sometimes so it take obi a eni say adwuma no unim ni bebre but obana so ye willing say obesua no aye ni ye a obetimi aye nti two thing say unim ade no na afa wo say ye willing say obeya aye ni ye the other thing no say unim na mom oye willing say obesua na won so watimi e de aye adwuma nti de upese osua hunu bia no obesua hu na hu so a akasa wo de be ye adwuma na ye effective enti na adwuma de so but ye hopeful because ye nyina pese ye game no enyini and wabobo other sectors no so aka me pe ba bi so de fire say wuniba on say hono mo magi deeper school no yaka those days so mo na mo boy in game no utietia dodo na no pass through efa hono omo so a mo aye coaches no dodo na so kokofa but also mba on be biem ama ade no aye kese ama na university a on be ma scholarships e dey ma afufra kwa akosua for me a big thing at the my so mutimi aya ni ya e be ko a long way e dey akontina me dwene ho se ase de bia na ye hwe ba bia on ba disika baba be hye se the ball ne bɔ no nko a se yemfa sika nhyem America 24 yemfa sika no ko hye no nko yenso ye refi se sankofo yi yenkofo bi na betiti omo amo sa nimde ani suahunu no aba bedu level ne epeso omo do which wadi hon community I think say both ways omo bebo ene omo ebe kire omo bebo no ama omo abo ni ye ehun common na wodi no I believe say sa na beba dia ebetimi abo but once again onya teskin for me ehun papa also onya teskin and sa na odi akwa akohia sa sports people ya na nana sebo isuru ekom ho no because ebi mo kasa no say ya beja sa bibi papa bi anhyeda enim ba wodi omo achi a wan hwa obefon but onfa kwan pa no so ne training no so and whatever clue Nilante de be man no I was so pick and me sure say on outgoing sports minister so be sha ebi ono de onhyeda nya clue hu bi amfa man but ontie ne nsem no so na onkan bi wono ma ebe ya asem bi a ebi asofa or the compare the Nilante be cannot the compare do no anso so de ba afa okohia sports people na obehu.
All right, me da say FKK ni atene nkano Osman bremo na yankofa calls
vetin no and the answer we na no code
sure
then engineer yen sports na yenzin komo honorable Mustafa Yusuf and that was one of the days orchard the whole Ghana there Ruby Papa no he was just not up to the task Ejuma was the one on your 4 years ago no one year he didn't understand the sector no any more ne confidence ne yes I couldn't see for the kasa I mean one fa and that we could just see and send that obiara huni especially appointment committee no so odu every sector be adam while you're in the previous minister no and when our industry players they get a chance to come because one of the information over here there ebe bisa question na yetum na yaye in as much as you may want to tout achievement no or share to measure areas so I also be no ebia into my maybe said there incoming person there ebia am me pen the me no wan koye ebia into my me e be done ye be I mean but it looks as if there are no questions in now no today opodo or re-emphasize on the point today or be no juma no be yeah but enya so enyim there I didn't be no wan koye today into the medals no some na zan there na what argument on it in now it is there enyim sama wa akodo. So when I'm wrestling now, in African games, yes, I agree with him. So the other sporting disciplines, you know, the medals need was which is very much okay or honor. And will be an important question on maintenance culture. And the people say about. And will be one time if you there, we should be very, very serious as a nation with regards to that one. I mean, my market me feel that Aban say manager president on Shadra. So as in yet essential to Nimpana Brabois. Will be yes, yet to an argument until the baby see there, young conquerors and Ansani are try day, able to me, say, into be a Ghana water, time be a Nimpanajum or because you're Yensu, sure, a be electricity, and light into
now what the bill I bring say,
I see you,
and also ideas to buy no.
I'm like Joe Musio, Isika. Me, I know every day and every day.
I don't go
as one.
I say I can't do. Wednesday I come have some one day. It's Ruby. I feel that maintenance culture and some now connect is very important. Oh my young share. Now you make sure that we are going to maintain the facilities now. You want I mean feel that say my banana so don nya on to me. That is my honest opinion. It is done by University of Ghana one facility. I want to answer ones are so cohort in the next 10 years. They would maintain it and do it very well. In some of us, if you don't Cape Coast Stadium, for instance, if you have UCC, they can also do it. But questioning that once ones and I was what I can say ones in Pono and maintaining them. I and then these are the things that we are looking to ensure that avenues are able to me by year 9 yaman work on can. And then the preliminary conversations, you know, occurred a co to a ministry one was around 400 million Ghana cedis. A coward the one or a channel on the minister now or Bahonomain. So our corner for that able to na ye. And these are the areas that will be it is very important. It's just as we are talking about a corner yes here for even maintaining the ministry no. Now you make sure the sports able to no benye no. Our corner for those are talents in your so able to na ya ye and a very good point of honor. Of which me feel that's what to policy do. That's someone I can say obey ye or beboa. No the nature in there. Talent is you come out and lucky be wahadi. Echo base na talent in the doorso. But for every sports biano, Ero Cosono, Nimpaka Krebi, and I want to know what could do so. In Tibanaz into no banda young wide in the form one of inter school games Nazuno, young to na yen ye. Your talent ebanyano, near progress one can your son doing so. But the national level no. Nimpa by 10-20 BR, we can maintain them. Na ye tuna ya born. You are born abakona year for do. They are talking about scholarships.
Yeah.
Ruby scholarships, they be a make a day. I disagree there. Yet the students, if you come had there on quite now, which no concourse, especially the programs no ben say be okrom hade okay, we can equally put them to schools wahade. Into UCC wahade, University of Ghana wahade, Kenny West wahade, UWB wahade. Other schools are still around. Into Banaz into those who can pay more scholarship no, some masters program so it's no, you to na maintain wahade, na you train wahade.
And the facilities, not a honor.
It's a facility. Let's invest in the facilities.
I want the nana woman a chain.
Let's invest into be anytime by neighbor honor. Okay, we can equally do something wahade. All the football baby, some any facilities baby. But in the be a gum. Okay. In Banaz into so urban sports na sa javelin no, sa athletics so povo so, sa bozo. You to na yen training be wahade. Yen toy facility, yen toy equipment be fancy wahade.
All right.
In the time and it looks as if there. So your first college and most students one kwa brochira. We cannot train them over here. Of which I feel that say kede be ye we can equally do it. Okay. But then we have the ideas. On paper, we always have the ideas. But execution is the problem. I hope that this time around, you know, we can do it.
Medas Minister, Osenya di Obama, Ayo Mampenyin Sesi form. On disappointed Mampenyin, on disappointed or no so home. Ghana for on disappointed by Yajumano. Ama yan sports no enyi. Yawa be focus na kakra ne mom tie Osman. Ye ko he movie movie premiere eba so pa kama. Oh, Cape Coast ya. Ochina Saturday 1st February Ebaso Ewo School of Medical Sciences Auditorium Honomana Ebaso a night of excitement, drama and entertainment. Enti bra Ochina na baji wani papa movie premiere na be ye fe na na aya 80 cedis for single and 150 for double 80 for single 150 for double friend number na fe je o ticket no and I bet me ba Kastle FM ba je o ticket or reception ha 0248 469 272 0248 469 272 in fact for the last time 0248 469 272 beje o ticket see na ochina enwumre movie premiere no yankọ kwahyehyɛ so kama pa e wo A School of Medical Sciences auditorium hodoma na yanyi yanim kai se me na ba ya to edwa no the first 20 people mo be frɛ no mo ticket o ye single ye teso ama 50 mo ye double ye teso ama 100 enti mo mama de amfrɛ ne sie na to ticket na ochina yenya nkwaje ani yenkohwe movie papa ewo eye School of Medical Sciences auditorium hodoma me da se oba me yehia na afei ya enjoy movie no high sense me afrisia pa afei ebesi enye pa no ntie nya be ko high sense wa ko top quality product TV fridge na wo pe air conditioner bi gas cooker bi washing machines high sense showroom na be ko na afa kwaje wo de no wo mo mfimfin mantem ha mankesim Blue Hills restaurant e wo anteku akoho na kwaje wo de Ghana afa na ha ba bia high sense e wo ho ntina fi ye don be de dwuma no pa no me koso serve better for 0302 55 0000 0302 55 0000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. It's 15 minutes past 8. Mefa calls net here for Emra Subi.
The real sports is here.
Neuer's caught in no man's land. It's Marley!
Kastle FM. The Sports King.
0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Obibu sai Champions League draw no no pay 11 a.m. yana draw no so me fa me first caller. Hello, good morning. Oh, that be went to me and so sign bread be na fe yen to us so 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, I'm here now. I'm for Hana Fe. Yentimi to us. So, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Ruby.
Kuya Sonny.
Mr. Ruby, prepare Kastle and Kastle.
Okay.
Mr. Ruby. And I pay the work of my play, Anthony. Oh, Anthony, hello, yes, because I tell Manchester. Everything, tell all the former players, no, and I do not for Manchester. Them go be so uncle. I'll share Marcus Rashford, young fan of Manchester Academy, all right. Coach be about Manchester, be a more opportunity, Ben, one farmer. Born and sister, no, so we both sort today, and Conan Kayonya May, who will lay a star boy or Manchester team. So, why are the man boy? Senior and got someone 200 Papa be a white backup. EFL, waja when you are Waji Cup, once a board, the treble, Champions League, EFA, EPL, was our Europa League. Now we will pay qualification getting past, then Aquabon to Can,
right.
Manchester, or Pelaway, EFL or EFA Cup, Manchester compete with the EPL title. I didn't know born or Bondepia, there's one more competition. Once upon no England, before them of your competition, a woman of England.
Okay.
Oh, now born but it seems like you star boy.
All right, that's a good son. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, right. Mama Shana Mefa or Hanum say na. Yeah, to us. Good morning.
Good morning, coming. This will be Adam.
Namini Amala say vibes.
Then coming this time we took a forum, yeah.
Wetumaka kweni me.
Miss will be drawn over by Sisa Medin come after UEFA former president today for Antino Perez of Frama Monfa. We should be more TBA over one city. More TBA over the city. Now, say when you city is no offer when you sell Tika, Barcelona for your one way semi finals or when you be here. this season. La Liga ya one, Super Cup ya one. Yeah, La Liga return le ko, you better say ya one. Copa del Rey ya one. Into no one more na no one qualify. And when the city so there, this will be a domination. That's it.
Okay, Miss Meda say Real Madrid for Champions League draw 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Me pa chodin baby or free.
Olu Tedri.
Olu mpacheti
happy birthday you bomano.
Okay, sure.
Me come asem so a. Hwe GFE sa coach no kofa me ba no. Me coach sa coach ni sa me ka no. Me ka Ewutuado. Oji 50,000 Ghana cedis. Ena technical director also G 65. Ye kaboma 1 month pe no. Omo keka ko 400 billion. Nti Ghana for ye mpe say you nti the fa Ghana coach bi kan Otuado ho ana so fa two coaches from Ghana nti nkom ntumi mfe nkonko ye bibi Kwesi Apia fa Kwesi Apia ka obi ka Kwesi Apia ho a nti nka ntumi nkonko ye bibi o World Cup ni qualify nti ni omo ye no two coaches so technical director any coach no or ye come skabuma 400 billion 1 month pe omo Jesus ka wi.
Okay, Olu, Mensah 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354 0244 408 354. Obetima Fernando Radwenche no edi abam. Na me fa sanka ba we ntwem na fa yenko yanim. Me eche ne se na school bi ewo eifua CCTU side ho. One more epe achechefo abekire enkromo primary ene nursery ade enti wo ye obi a wo diploma na degree e education mu a obetumi aba na afi ya mo adwuma no ebi atumi akwakoye sanso na wo ye obi a wotumi ene mofra kasa chechense mu omote ase won kora ho abotre pa adwuma no aba de ama fa o CV no efa eye ahoma iso 0245 071 080 0245 071 080. Fa usivi no fa sa WhatsApp number no so wamo eno ebedin komana afi won so watumi enya adwuma no bi etumi aye braso na so fo adwenche bra won koma anope yatna se na ye di no 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. And a Heart of Folk and a Heart of Lions at the boy ni the Ghana Premier League match week 19 no and sumu. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Okay, right. I'm trying to for Hannah for to me and to us. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Ruby.
Babaski.
Miss Ruby.
Babaski, it's you.
Miss Ruby, esco member no akaseno na Mr. Udo Safwana.
Udo Safwana.
Na life has some about can ya. Anala onka tenasi no ngboni tape no nti there asem o kan no oya coaches na yan wan wofa coaches nti se coach ni so nya Ghana da na am pressure no wasi se coach nti sa se coach na ne ka obi wo da egeman na fa ma na no akwa se wa ka jiniska na okaden ama ka de Otuado se na no wa African Cup World Cup anya de qualify after coach amanu two options okoro wan ya de okoro mu da sakan. And no one more connoisseur science sana. Africa Cup want to man qualify, no World Cup and to qualify. A miss will be Ghana and pay for the winning boy, and now I am a perhaps will win or match.
Mensah say 0244 408 046 0244 408 046 and 0244 408 354. Memfa Colaway. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Papa Miss Ruby.
Anna Koto Krabani.
But Anna got a police station electronics, Miss Ruby.
Me pacho yeti and pay.
Papa, Yami got no show.
Amen.
I am to wanna say, Mo Kasa. Na Mo Kasa foreign, na Mo Kasa Africa. Na Alliance Samuel my hanging now. Menu Jabudu. Yami got no show.
Amen.
Now, on 2
Amen.
Edebia Monya Bimuda to data. Now, Mama, you see who's out there.
Okay, young queen. Yeah.
This will be. The American there. Can I pay you for you? I am not as if dinner what you know my hand. But dinner what you know for your home. So when you as a leader, what responsibility no Boston? You see, I them is going to show our food, no wash you. I don't know for a fun, no joke. It's one of them. Not we will finally and then go and say, yeah, young pain for you know what when I work for the way you coach was even. I'm a Mensah. About a business service interest, the percentage you go away. No, you're paying it. No, same for Yambra. You pay Yambra. I'm paying Pabona in for Oyazo or Yazo. Now I can't about. Can I go you for object? No, you know what kind of order of what kind and so the actual. So, oh yeah, when you're in a percentage, you will. Miss Movie, yeah, Canadian.
Okay.
I am a cousin, no, or question, and move.
First one, ma. All right. Meda say, Anan, Katakraba, South Sodo, the Bass. So, Kastle FM, Chow, do you media, and make I say 14th February, the Bawa Quemu, and Tinea, the Koye, Trodo, Sam, F. out of Bihona Fabra. What the Befa, a year, yen test line, and for your WhatsApp line, so 0244 743 143 0244 743 143 Fafa Sobra Children Sam Sell or Yere Sell Kunu Sell Cantima be with the Fahoba na empenifo Estrem na eto akomamua omo beche wade pa special gift near dem away we abema ticket to Red Royal Hotel now no do for tumi akwa Jimani e wo on the 14th of February enti chewo do dwumadi a Kastle FM de ba no bomodin ana won so fa ho ehemu bi ye papa na send your message no e fa line na me de atu dwane so na nkono boye de wusi ekọ na fe ade ne Friday no pay dwumadi ahodo aka echi na tumi aba so kan adwe man ho til dwumadi no e ba wa kwemu yakoi olu yeah, we're so happy birthday. Osman, FKK, NFA, Alfred, Eteche, ye papa. What's FKK, Osman, and Kanafi, Alfred, Eteche, Medin, the Miss Ruby Adams. It was a piece, January, 1 at 9, the last day. The about to us watch now the first day of February, near Koswa Astom Sumpa, and so the Muya Mabia, Koswana, Abribiano, more Fidian, and a Hanum say, Olu, happy birthday, no, yeah, the Emma, when a granddaughter, no. Happy birthday to you.